On the way up, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And now I'm wondering, DM, is the rail complete on this roller coaster?
It's too late now. We'll find out.
We are going.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. I'm Peter from D&D Play 20. This is Dungeons and Dragons, the Sunless Citadel, Episode 1.
Hello, Peter. I'm a stranger from the internet.
You're a strange one from the internet. The Sunless Citadel was originally published 21 years ago and was written by Bruce Cordell, but the Wizards of the Coast have since updated it to 5th edition rules and made it the first adventure of Tales of the Yawning Portal. I'm very excited to play with these 5 people. Now this adventure starts with level 2 characters today, even though it's supposed to start with level 1 in order to speed things along. But worry not, I've made some changes to make sure we get a good TPK. So who are our players? This is a little ironic because we just introduced ourselves off the air to each other. But I'm going to let each of these amazing players introduce themselves, introduce their characters, and then we're going to get into the game itself. And we're starting with the person right below me, who I have played a few games with and am currently involved in the Curse of Strahd with on Monday evenings. It's all yours, Lee.
Well, thanks, Peter. My name's Lee. I've been playing D&D because of COVID and enjoying it. And I just want to say thanks for hosting, and I look forward to playing the session. I'll be playing as a cleric named Van Steelbarrow, the inventor of the Steel Barrow. And I'm hoping to find my fortune, fame, and a patent office capable of getting my invention owned by myself.
Really excited to have you here, Lee. Will, it's your turn, buddy.
Oh, hi, my name's Dave.
So used to calling you Will.
Well, yeah, my actual name's Dave. I got to know Peter through the dungeon run. I just volunteered for this game. My character is a Minotaur Oath of Glory paladin named Grenmere, and yeah, he's all for doing good things. It's typical Minotaur, tall, head of a bull, massive horns. You get the idea. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing.
Jillian. The
Hi,
wonderful
everybody.
Jillian.
I'm Jillian. I've been playing D&D for maybe about a year now, off and on. I'm really excited to be playing this. I play Aktar. She's a cute little tiefling rogue. She loves to pick flowers, and she is practicing some herbalism. And I'm just super excited to be playing.
Now we have Adam, who is a fellow Dungeon Run fan, along with multiple members of this group.
My name's Adam. I've been playing D&D for about 2 years now, both in person and on Roll20. I am playing Holwyn, a human fighter. I'm primarily a ranged fighter, so I'd like to stay out of the business if possible. But it's nice to be here.
And certainly not least, we have Garrett.
Hi, my name's Garrett. I'm from London, living in Barcelona. I'm kind of a returning player to D&D, but I've been playing like Gillian for about the last year. My character is called Donal, Grey Donal, and he is an aberrant mind sorcerer. It's probably the first magic user I've played, first proper magic user I've played, so forgive any gaffes with spells. Hopefully they don't misfire or whatever. We'll see.
All right.
up-
You wanted to say something, Lee?
Oh, I was going to say, or open up a portal to Yog Shagath.
Well, not
We'll
this,
find out.
Not at level 2. Come on, that's my level 3.
Wait till the end of the adventure to do that.
Well, it's going to be awesome to play with you guys. Spend some time together telling stories and just have a good old dungeon crawl. Some good role play and throwing some dice. Y'all ready to begin?
I
Let's
guess
do it.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, so this adventure concerns a once proud fortress that fell into the earth in an age long past. Now known as the Sunless Citadel, its echoing broken halls house malign creatures. Though you have not known one another long, a recent adventure brought you together, and you were just relaxing after that frightful experience when you received a letter from the mayor of the village of Oakhurst. In it, he asked for help. I'll read that letter in a moment, but first I need you all to roll a d20, and if you roll a nat 20, you get inspiration on your character sheet.
Well, y'all remember how we're on that great adventure a little while ago? And I told you I was afraid I was going to die, and that my dying words were, tell Jenna I love her. I talked to Jenna, and she doesn't really on the same page as that. So if it ever comes up, could you just not tell her that?
Owen just kind of gives you a nod and goes back to cleaning his crossbow.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I guess so. But, I mean, if you really feel that way, maybe she should know.
Well, I mean, I kind of did tell her, and you know what? Greg wasn't too happy about that, as they were out to dinner at the time. Probably should have spent a little more time getting to know her.
Well, persistency is key.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna go. Can you help me take care of Greg? You know, if he were just to disappear for a spell, I'm sure I could win her back, or win her, because she would never. Yeah. Yeah. If you could just make him just disappear for like a month or so.
Who's Greg?
Oh, it's I had that. Remember that girl I was talking about? I was dying in our last adventure, and I said, "So, oh, tell Jenna I love her," and I didn't die. And I went to go tell her my feelings, and ends up she's in a relationship with this guy named Greg. And I was asking if you could take care of him.
Nah.
Well, perhaps it would be better if we talk about that after we get through this thing.
Yeah, yeah,
we'll see
exactly. Yeah, I need to distract myself with something.
We'll see
What's this letter?
Next,
Yeah,
we'll
we
see.
just got. Yeah, what
Did
is
you
on
get
the
a
letter?
I got a letter as well.
I got a letter. Yeah.
We
It's
all
where-
got a letter, yeah.
yeah.
Would someone like to read it?
Sure, I will read it for you.
Well, I
Is-
thought the letter was torn into 5 different parts, and we all got a different part. So we'd all have to read it.
No, only yours was torn into 5 different parts.
Okay.
By Greg.
Greg, yeah, curse
Damn
ya.
it, Greg.
Okay, so here's the letter, if I can keep a straight face. My friends, I pray this letter finds you well. I write to you from the village of Oakhurst, of which I am mayor. I heard much of your adventures, and I truly hope you can help us. There have been strange goings-on of late, and I fear that the people of my village are in trouble. Livestock has been found dead, stabbed to death by some unknown beast, which leaves dozens of puncture wounds on the cattle. 4 brave souls from our village went to investigate a month ago, but they have never returned. 2 of them were part of a merchant family here in Oakhurst, and a reward has been offered for their safe return, or at least the return of their signet rings as proof of death. I wish that were the only trouble we need you to help us with. A goblin tribe has taken up residence within the hidden refuge called the Sunless Citadel. We do not know where it is, for it is said that the structure was struck by a disaster long ago, and that it fell into the earth. For hundreds of years the citadel was lost, its location unknown to all, until the goblins found it more than 20 years ago. Now, once every midsummer, a goblin comes and sells a single piece of magical fruit to the highest bidder in Oakhurst. They've been doing this for the last 11 years. The fruit, apparently an apple of perfect hue, heals those who suffer from any disease or other ailment. Buyers have tried to plant the seeds of the fruit, which grow to become a twiggy mass of twisted sapling stems. Not long after the saplings reach 2 feet in height, they are stolen, we assume by goblins. How could wretched goblins ever possess such a wonder? I do not know. But if we could learn their secret, perhaps find the tree upon which the fruit grows, we could help many ailing persons. Of some interest, several people in Oakhurst believe a druid who passed through the village 12 years ago is involved. I am not so sure, for he has never been seen since. Still, it was only a year later when the goblins brought the first fruit. And the goblin has come the very same midsummer day at the very same time each and every year since. And each winter he returns bearing another fruit, one that is pale and ugly, that causes sickness and death. He tells us that we could use it on our enemies, but we are a peaceful people. If the fruit were to be sold to our enemies, the consequences would be harsh, so we buy the fruit to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. All who have touched it, however, have died. So we are very careful and we burn the fruit. We are in desperate need of your help. I believe that if you come and wait near the old road on the appointed midsummer day, you will see the goblin representative making his way into Oakhurst. If you hide yourselves away, perhaps you can follow him as he leaves and locate the citadel. Please find our missing townsmen, learn the secret of the fruit, and end the goblin threat. For this, Oakhurst will pay you well, and you may keep whatever treasure you find in your quest, except for the signet rings. The goblin will arrive at high noon on the 4th day of harvest month. Do this for us, and you will have the gratitude of the people of Oakhurst. Your friend, Mayor Werner Lang. And that is the letter.
Sounds like they have an infestation problem.
Or, well, they've had it for, it sounds like they've had it for quite some time, 20 years or something.
Yeah.
And I guess that makes us exterminators.
So
Yeah.
you mean this is another bug hunt?
Well, I
Hey.
don't know. I mean, goblins aren't really bugs.
Yeah, well, as long as
They
they
are.
don't start coming out of the ceiling, should be okay.
But at least somebody got the reference, that's okay.
No, I got the reference.
That'll do me. Oh, here we go.
So what do you
All right.
guys make of this mayor? Seems kind of incompetent that he lets goblins steal his precious fruit every year. Seems like he'd at least post a few
I think
people
they come
out there.
Yeah.
donate, they sell the fruit to him. Isn't that right?
Yeah, they sell the fruit, he plants it, it grows into a beautiful, life-giving plant, and then it's stolen
Oh, I
every
see what you
year.
mean, yeah.
And I'm just wondering, maybe the mayor is in on it.
Yeah, could be. I mean, you would think that you
Oh,
would
it's
post at
possible.
least a couple of guards on these plants.
Right?
If
It's
You
just,
know they're going to be stolen.
yeah.
That'd
I
be
mean-
a bit weird because he's like, then he'd be, the goblin would be selling his own fruit back to him. And that's- that can't be right, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So,
who-
I don't know.
I mean,
It seems like every every positive action has a negative action. Seems
Oh.
like he.
You think he's got a good deed in his heart, but he just gets keep taking advantage of?
Well,
Quite possibly. I mean, well, what did he do with the nasty fruit? Did I miss that bit? Because I wasn't.
Oh,
there.
we should be looking out for this merchant guy.
Yes, that's right. We only have, what was it? It was the next harvest moon, and that's just 3 days. We gotta hurry.
Okay.
Question to the DM. We've got all our equipment and things like that, I take it?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the date?
It is the 4th day of the harvest moon.
Oh, it is the 4th day. Okay.
You've all
So it's
arrived.
today.
Yes, you've made
We've all arrived. That was quick.
you've made camp and you've been waiting. The goblin just passed by your camp, entering
Yep.
the village of Oakhurst.
Okay.
Right.
So I
Can-
guess we're gonna. Did you see that? I think that was the little guy just walking by there. Do you know how long it would take him to do his business in there, all the selling or whatever he's doing?
I have no idea, but I guess we just keep guard and keep an eye and follow him when he leaves town, huh?
Sounds good to
So,
me.
yeah, sounds a
All
good
right.
plan.
And as we've been sitting around camp, who was working on their crossbow earlier?
That was me.
All right.
That was
Hey,
Holden.
my God is a great God, and he's been telling me that I might be able to do something with your crossbow. And if any don't mind, I could give it a once over, see if I could add a little kick to it. Yeah, Grand has been whispering in my dreams. Keep seeing visions of the crossbow.
I kind of give you a little side eye and say, okay. This is my lifeblood. Do not mess up my crossbow, or I'm gonna have to pull out my longsword. So don't break it.
Yeah. All right. I
Yeah,
accept
yeah,
that. I accept that. In fact, if you weren't willing to kill for your weapon, I wouldn't be willing to do this for you. And I'm gonna spend my divine ability to make it a +1 weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just take out the hammer, ting ting ting, and you see like arcane sparks as he's kind of hammering on it, and then he's like kind of gives a look down. Now this just ain't right, and he just takes the whole bow and just puts it between his foot and just bends the whole thing outwards. And you hear a crack, and then he like looks up at you like surprised, like.
I jump up and I grab my sword.
Quickly casting the mending spell. Yeah, it's better than new. So yeah, it's a +1 weapon now.
Awesome. I take it back from you and load it and kind of aim at a tree right by us and take a shot, and I seem to be fairly happy with that.
Yeah, what'd I tell you? Grand never steered me wrong, and well, here's to you. Good hunting out there.
Thank you.
Out there, guys, I think we got some movement.
Shoot it.
Looks like you might be worried.
I kind of take aim.
No,
Oh.
no, we're not.
Not him.
Oh.
Not him.
Okay.
Snaps the
Yeah.
crossbow down. Why are you pointing that at him?
Let's
Yeah,
come on now.
we need to
Stop
follow.
your
We need to
chatter.
follow.
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
Let's get
Oh
on
shit. All right, let's go.
Oh,
There. What did you say?
quarter jar.
Oh, hang on. Wrong screen.
Yeah. So I will start to follow.
So not on the road, but sort of if in the brush or hopefully disguised somewhat.
Yeah.
Come
Our
on, guys,
follows,
let's go. Let's
you know,
go. Put out the
behind.
fire.
He keeps glancing behind him as though he seems to sense someone is back there, but he doesn't see you.
I think I'm just going to follow at the back because I'm flipping huge in plate armor. So I don't think I.
Not real stealthy there.
No. No.
Aktar gets a little. She loses her focus, and so as she's walking, she's also looking for some pretty rocks, and she just kind of looks up and notices people are there. They're several feet
Come
away.
on,
And she,
come on.
oh,
Gotta
shoot,
go.
got to go. And then she stops and notices another little rock.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on, let's go.
Keep up, Actar. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
We'll find you all the pretty rocks whenever we get to this where this goblin's going. Nice, shiny, golden rocks.
Oh, I like shiny.
Did you say gold rocks?
You know, stand behind her and throw little ball bearings out in front of her.
Ooh,
Like
piece of
Reese's
candy.
Pieces.
Ooh, piece of candy.
So as you pass near these trees and these hills,
No.
4 creatures. They look like little miniature trees, but they're twisted and rotted, and their limbs look like long, pointy fingers. And we are in initiative.
Jillian, what's the name of your character?
Actar?
Actar? And what does she look like? Is she an elf or?
She's tiefling. She's
Tiefling.
a short little, young little tiefling. Bright purple hair, bright red skin.
And
Her horns are all painted with flowers and.
Oh, so it's like acrylic kind of paint.
Yeah.
It's like yellows and blues
Yeah.
and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that. That's
Yep.
cute. I like that.
Oh,
what was her name again? Odwin?
Actar?
Actar? Actar, are those friends of yours?
No, I've never seen them. They look kind of weird to me. They're kind of curly.
Nick.
DM, are they? What exactly are they doing? Are they kind of moving towards us? Or?
Yes, they are moving toward you with the intent to attack you.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay then.
Holman's gonna reach back and pull out his crossbow and put a bolt in the and get ready.
Is everybody in initiative?
My computer's doing that slow thing. There we go.
Earlier one. There we go. Ooh, nice roll.
That'll be the one I get.
Yeah.
Did you roll initiative?
Didn't we all have?
Act.
Yep. 21.
Okay. Let me just find your token here. Oops.
Gridmere is a minotaur?
Huh?
Gridmere is a minotaur?
Yes, he is. Yep.
You know, I have spared you my cow puns up to this point.
Okay, so we have a Twig Blight that is right next to Actar. And so it is going to reach out as soon as I pull this up. And it's going to use its pointy claws to take a swipe at you. I gotta scroll down here. It rolled a 20. Wow, nat 20.
That hits.
That is not a nat 20.
Yeah,
That
it's a dirty
20.
It's a dirty.
Who you calling dirty?
Yeah, in roll 20, the nat 20s will be green,
Oh, okay.
just for
So-
reference.
You take 3 points of damage. But the good news is, it is your turn.
All right. She is going to pull out her little short sword and try to take a swipe at him, at the blight that just stabbed her.
Okay. It has an AC of
Come on.
13.
All right. Let's see what I get.
If you're seeing the result
Very
in
slow computer.
if you're seeing the result in D&D play and D&D Beyond, you can just tell me the result. 16 hits.
Okay. And then, let's see. So 16 for... Oh my god. Slowest computer ever.
If you want to manually roll dice, you can too. I forgot to say
Yeah,
that.
I think I may end up having to do that because it's so slow.
Hey.
So 8 points of damage.
What kind of weapon was that?
Short sword.
Short
So
sword?
1d6. Yep.
I would like you to describe how you kill this thing.
Oh,
So good.
first blood.
Oh, so
Sap.
as the claw had come out and got her, she just quickly pulled her sword and, without thinking, just ran it through and just stabbed straight at the blight, and was like, "No, leave me alone!" and saw it fall to the ground.
The twig,
Nice.
the twig blight wraps
Twig
its
blight.
thin, twisted arms around where the sword pierced its trunk, and it kind of swerves, and its mouth opens as if it wants to let out a groan, but it has no voice, and then it collapses in a pile of twigs.
I have no mouth yet. I must scream. These twig bites have a haunting existence, to have the need to express anguish, but no ability to do so.
And then we have a twig blight that is near Grey Donald.
Okay. Could you give me a reference of exactly how far? Well, when you say near, you mean like within melee?
Within
distance,
striking distance, yes, and it is
Okay.
about to lash out at you with its claws.
Okay. Oh right, it's above me. Oh my god.
It rolled a 15.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so
Fishy sorcerer.
okay then.
It is this one that I just pinged.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It does
Well,
4 points of damage if it hit you.
It did. Yes, it did. Okay, so I'd like to. Hang on.
It is your
Can I take
turn.
okay, so being a little dense on as regards actions and things like that, so forgive me. Do I get a reaction to this and then my action, or how does that work?
Reactions are used in specific conditions.
Okay, so then I'll just take my action to cast Shocking Grasp on it, on the one that attacked me on. What is it?
This one.
On this one, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if this works. I guess it would be that.
Mm.
And is there a save on that?
Let's have a look.
Don't think so with Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, no, it's just a
Spell attack.
2-hit.
Right. No. Okay.
So it does 8 points of damage, or
That's
Uh,
that's the attack roll, I think.
that
oh,
was the
okay.
attack, and then this would be the damage, I believe. Oh yeah, magic.
Well, if the attack roll is that against the AC in this case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then it missed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got a 13 armor class.
Okay, fair enough.
Tough little twig.
Yeah, he is.
Can I now take
You can move if
a
you like.
bonus action? Move,
Oh,
right, okay. So
Or you can
You-
use a bonus action as well, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
use
right.
bonus action. Ignore the turn order. I already hit next turn, so.
That's okay. Thanks. I would like to. I noticed that the goblin has sort of disappeared. I'd like to move to the last place that I saw him. I'm not sure how far away that is, though.
If you leave melee range of the Twig Blight, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, in that case... Okay, if I use a bonus action and use the this cantrip that we were talking about before, your homebrew one, would that make a difference?
That would
Because
take you right out of range. I don't see how that would give it an attack of opportunity.
Yes, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it does not
Yeah.
have attack of opportunity.
But you have to go ho ho ho. Remember, that's the key.
Thank you for reminding me.
Party, ho ho ho.
So let's see if I can get this into the...
I want to hear it with enthusiasm.
My God. My magic's not working. I'm getting out of here.
Perfect.
I'll Santa step, which magic homebrew, love it, to this location here. I
Nice.
currently am, and that's me.
That's the first time that's been used. And it was well worth the ho ho ho.
That's right.
Oh, thanks for that.
Dave, it is your turn, buddy.
Right, so okay, so I'm gonna dash to the front because I'm just dashed straight to this one here. And what I would like to do is use my goring rush. It says immediately after you use the dash action on your turn and move at least 20 feet, you can make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. So I would like to use my horns as a melee attack, please. If
Okay.
I may. So that is. That is an 18 to hit.
Nice. That is a definite hit.
So that is, what is it? 1d6 plus 4, I think.
Way to bully him around, Grimmar.
Hey.
Bully them.
6 points of damage. That'll be 6 points of horn damage. And I still have my main action, I'm guessing. That was a dash and a bonus action.
It's
right?
an action to take the dash.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you were close enough that you didn't need to dash.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So do I still have my action or no?
Did you use anything that required an action?
No.
I'll just use my bonus action.
But
Then-
your 6 points of horn damage actually destroyed it. It just exploded into splinters.
Well, he could move and attack another one if he still has his action.
Right.
So yeah, I might as well go. That one. I'll go for that one.
Can you drop your Goring Rush in the chat channel? You
Right.
can,
Oh yeah.
yeah. If you click
Oh,
on
I know what
the
you mean. Yeah.
speech bubble.
Where are we? No.
Do you know how,
Sorry.
do you know
What
how
you
to
say?
use D&D Beyond to...
Yeah, I'm on D&D Beyond. It doesn't have the little Beyond symbol. Beyond
Oh,
symbol.
okay.
It might say display in VTT.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it doesn't have that. It doesn't.
No.
I can look it up. Don't worry about it.
Mistake, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I gotta make me a Minotaur.
So yeah, where am I? I'm just gonna move over and take a swing with just my longsword, I guess.
Okay.
Longsword.
Making short work here.
Well, here we go. 13. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Oh,
Sheesh.
And that'll be 1, Another 6 points of
That kills it.
damage. Okay.
Okay, so Dave, what I would like to hear from a Minotaur, because I've always wanted to hear this, is your roar of victory.
Oh my goodness. No, something like that. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So that one is gone.
Just the one left, everyone. Just the one. So who's next?
I saw a goblin on the map. Is the goblin gone?
Yeah.
While y'all were distracted, he disappeared.
Okay.
Gone looking for him.
Van's gonna approach the blight and like, freaking Gregory, taking my girl, taking the stole plans for my friend. He's grumbling under his breath as he's like going through the motions here. Takes a swing at it with his mace.
That is a hit. And you destroyed as well.
All right. He just comes along and with a side swipe, a flat edge of the hammer, catches this thing in the side, and it's like somebody just took a bundle of kindling and threw it across the forest floor as little twigs go scattering. Freaking taking the steel barrel was my idea. And,
That'll be the kindling for later, when around the fire.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, do we know it's not going to come alive?
Well, if we cremate it, it's not going to make much difference, is it?
So what I'm thinking is we collect all these sticks, right? And then we put them in a bundle. I mean, when they're all bundled up, is it going to try to attack us?
Well, I mean, you never know.
You make a very good point.
And another thing is, if it does come alive and we burn it, are we like burning a living thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I got all these questions I gotta know now, so I'm gonna go bundle them up like he suggested. You guys just get ready to smash the darn thing if it comes alive, and then we'll set it alight, see if it tries to scream again.
Or conversely, we could just throw it down the ravine.
That works too.
All right. Well, my arms are all full of twigs. I guess I can just drop them here on the ground. You behave now.
I assume you're talking to the twigs, not to me.
Well, I mean, yeah, I am. I mean, how do you know that they don't talk?
I don't.
Well, they didn't scream whenever they were being murdered, so I'm assuming.
But
They
you didn't
tried-
give them a chance to scream. I mean,
They
you
tried
kinda
to
killed
scream.
them pretty quick.
It's true. So quick, I didn't even get a chance to shoot anything.
Oh.
Well, there's always the next time. There's always the next time.
Guys, come over here. Come over here.
I just
This
I-
picture on the screen is what Gray is seeing right now.
Is that right over the edge in the picture?
Looks like we might be able to get across here.
Well, this looks safe.
The old road passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars from the earth jut up where the ravine widens. Two of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken and several have apparently fallen into the dark abyss below. A few pillars like these are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy knotted rope is tied to one of the leaning pillars on this side of the ravine.
Guys, come over here. This is the way the goblin went. Pretty sure.
Right.
Does it
I'm
look like he went across or down?
Yeah, is this a ladder or is this a bridge?
I think it was a bridge. I think
Is
the
it-
only way might be down.
Did the goblin cut the bridge? Is it no longer a bridge?
It was a rope, and it is a rope, and it's got knots in it for hand grips, and it leads down over the... You can see the picture in the map there.
yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
All right. Well,
So
I'm
right
gonna
aside.
take a moment and I'm just gonna start get down on my knees and I'm gonna pray to Gond, and that is a Faerun deity. It is a deity of smithing and invention and craft. and I'm gonna pray for guidance as we make this descent. I'm gonna pray to God.
Is that
Does the-
guidance being cast on who?
No, I am literally just
Praying for
praying.
guidance.
Oh.
Is the rope, wiggling or moving or anything like that, like someone's still climbing down it?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
So we're assuming that they've got to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dear
All
God, hear my prayers. Safely guide us down this rope thing. I don't like falling and I don't like heights. And if you could just give me the strength to endure this trial.
As he's saying all this, I already put my crossbow on my back.
It's just like, all right, guys, I'm ready to. Oh, you're all gone.
Yeah, I want to go down first.
Well,
Guys, yeah, I think that's a good idea. We never know what's going to be at the bottom.
as
waiting for us.
Van is praying, when he finishes, he looks up, and on one of the pillars that's worn and broken, he sees graffiti in the dwarvish alphabet on
I
each
clean
of
it
them.
away. It's just rude. That's graffiti. What does it say?
What does it say?
Who speaks
Anybody
dwarf?
speak Dwarvish?
Actar does.
Okay. You look at it, you brush off all the dust and grime and stuff, and you recognize the inscriptions as warnings and threats against potential trespassers.
Guys, this is saying not to go. So maybe we should go back? It says we shouldn't trespass.
Well, the only reason somebody puts up a warning sign is because they got something valuable.
Something
That's
to
exactly what I'm thinking. Listen, the mayor told us that the citadel had fallen into the ground or something. Is that right? Did you read
Yeah.
that in the letter?
Yep.
So we're looking to go down, and this is the way down. I mean, how many opportunities do you get?
All right, but if we get citations, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through that one again. Okay.
That's all right. I got a guy. He's helped me with the steel barrow issue, and he can help us with any kind of citations we get.
Yeah.
I mean,
If we get
Very-
citations, it's from the mayor of Oakhurst. We just give them to him and tell him we were doing his job. He'll
Yeah.
clear it
Okay.
off. It's fine.
This is true.
That is a good point, but I mean, if we've crossed jurisdiction lines, I don't really know, what that mayor can do for us. But
all right. Well,
all right, let's go.
What would you like us to do? Like, if this is a problem. How are we going to solve it?
Oh, are you
I-
talking to me or?
No, I'm asking Artai, our little tiefling.
Well, I don't like heights, and so it's just I don't want to. fall and
I
die.
don't either. But all right. I got a little prayer that'll help us get through this. All right. So just take a knee with me.
Okay. I get down on
Okay.
my knees and I
Okay.
clasp my little fingers and
All right.
look
all
at
right,
him like,
so,
what am I doing?
Dear Gron, neither of us like heights, so if you could find it in your mercy to give us the strength to navigate this hazard without falling prey to our weaknesses, we would be forever in your debt.
You hear
I don't
thunder
know
in
what
the
forever, but
distance.
okay.
All right. That either means that Gron, we have his blessing, or he's out to kill us.
While the second
so-
prayer was going
Hang
on,
on.
I was cutting
Either
a
way,
small...
I think it's a good idea to go.
Hang on.
Yeah,
hang
while
on.
this
Man,
other
following
prayer
Gron.
was going, I cut a small
I-
piece of rope, and I tied it to my belt, and then I go to Actar and I go, just tie this around your waist. If you start to fall, it'll catch you. You're fine.
Okay.
What I'd like to do before we go down, I pull a torch out, light it, and just drop it down, see how far it is. Because obviously we're going into
5
darkness.
feet.
Good
5
idea.
feet.
Good idea.
That's how we start forest fires.
I don't think there are any forests down there, somehow.
Is there a forest down there?
You dropped a torch?
Yep.
Okay.
So just to see how far down it goes, see how deep it is.
And where are you standing to do this?
I just want to stand on the edge. I'm looking down by the rope, and I just want to look down, see how dark it is, and then just pull a torch out of the pack, light it, and drop it. See how far down you've got to go.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
That is a good question. What's my weight? I have no
Wait.
idea.
You're a Minotaur, right?
Yeah,
So you should be around 300, like minimum.
pretty hefty.
Yeah. He's a beefy boy.
Yep. Oh, dear.
These puns are utterly ridiculous.
Oh.
No.
Okay. I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. You said save, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's not going to do me much good. A nice total of a 6.
Okay, as you're staring over the ledge, the sand, the ground collapses beneath you, starts to
Yep.
break apart, and you slip and you start to fall over the edge.
Can I
Wonderful.
lunge and try to grab him?
This is Van.
Yep.
Yeah.
Van, give me a strength check.
Okay. Boop. Fan, Steel Barrow, Strength. Oh, that
Not,
was a save.
Just
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say straight check.
Even better.
Okay, you grab hold of him, and it turns out he's so heavy that he starts dragging you toward the edge too.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna let you go.
Well,
Come on. Find some sort of footing. Somebody give us a help.
You
I'll,
can do it.
Yeah, I'll jump in there and I'll try to grab Van.
And which character is this? Because I'm not looking at your
Holwyn.
pictures.
Holwyn.
Okay.
Just strength or acrobatics or athletics? I mean,
Ooh.
Actually, that's a good question. Which would you prefer?
athletics.
Okay.
I'm just, I got my, yeah, nice one.
Apparently, I'm much stronger than I think I am. With a nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah. Who's going to do the celebration?
You managed to grab hold of Van and pull him back. Your muscles are bulging in your arms. Your neck is just straining. Your face is red with the effort. And you pull him back from the edge. And you save their lives.
I just turn around and say to Holwyn, where the heck did you get that from? I'm not exactly a small.
Well,
I have no idea where it came from, but I'm glad
was-
you guys are okay. Let's try using the rope.
yeah,
You don't
it
have
was
to
a-
jump down. Let's use the rope.
It was
Well,
the
that
work
was my
of
pla-
Grand. It was a miracle.
I was
Grand
gonna
saved
say-
us.
I just look up and cross myself. Right, yeah.
For
Give it
what
thumbs
it's
up.
worth, though, Grenmer did see his
Yeah.
torch the light of his torch about 50 feet down.
Okay.
That's where we like lost sight of the light, or that's it just kind of.
You'll see him
Hit the
come to a
bottom.
stop there.
Yeah.
Where it had stopped falling.
Okay.
Okay, so we got about 50 feet down, I think. Well, shall I go first?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you already did.
Yeah, this is true. So
You can go first again.
I'll head down. I'll head down on the rope. But before that, I say, is that rope secure?
Yeah,
Is it-
It seems to be.
yeah,
Okay.
we all checked it. It's great.
Twing! Okay,
so I head,
which
I head
character
back
is going first?
I am.
Yeah, Grinmar.
Grenmere, yeah. Grenmere, yeah.
Alrighty. I'll learn it by your voices halfway through this, probably. Okay, so he heads over here and he starts climbing down the rope. Anyone going after him?
I'll go.
Holwyn will tell Aktar to go down right before me since we're tied together.
Okay.
So I guess Aktar will go next. All right. Let this be safe.
So we have Aktar is second, and then
Holwyn.
And then Holwyn.
okay.
Then I'll go.
and then grey,
Grey Donal after
grey, and then bang. Okay.
We're around there somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, actually, the rope snaps. No, I'm kidding.
Good game, everybody. Good game.
It's good. Same time next week.
Yeah, make it down, having no trouble at all.
Oh. Hmm.
There it is.
There you go. You find yourself on a ledge, a sandy ledge that overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. Sand, rocky debris, and the bones of small animals cover it. A rough-looking stairwell zigzags down the side of the ledge, descending into the darkness. There are the makings of a campfire there, but it is not burning. It's actually my light source for me. Okay. And Grenmer, as
Yep.
soon as you set down,
Yep.
you are attacked
Wonderful.
by
Oh, this is a load of bull.
Oh,
three furry creatures that look like rats, but are much bigger.
Oh, rats.
Furry creatures. They come at us yelling, "A
Ew.
woo, a woo." Is that what they-
ROUSs. What?
One of them races
Five.
forward to attack you,
yep.
and here we go again.
Dun, dun, dun. Are we rolling initiative?
Yes, we are.
Go.
Oh,
Natural 0.
Oh, check it out.
Makes me feel better with a 7.
Quick roll 20 question, Lee. How do I get the rats to roll initiative?
If you open up the character sheet and you can click on,
Oh, that's
there's a
right.
tiny little dice with the word initiative next to it. Or if I believe you click on the name, works as well. But you need to be selecting the token.
Yeah.
Since they're already in initiative, you can just roll 3d20 and then use what you roll in there.
Just
if you
type
want.
them in, yeah.
Yeah, type them in manually. Or you could say please.
Oh.
Ow.
I don't know why I'm there.
Fire is going to spontaneously
Come
light
back.
itself.
Crikey.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh my
Okay.
g-
Wow, these things... I don't have initiative for any of y'all.
Aktar got a 15.
I got a 10.
I got a
No.
0.
15.
Even though it says I
Yeah.
got it.
And
Say your
Holwyn's
character name when you say your initiative roll, please.
Sorry.
You can also enter it onto the turn order window manually.
Yeah, you can manually do your own.
I did not. No,
Yeah.
no.
And Holwyn's on here twice for some reason. I'm not sure.
One, two, three, four.
I think he accidentally rolled 2 initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, I'm
What
wrong.
am I
I'm wrong.
doing?
Van, you can't really have a 0.
I think he
Oh.
got.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 and he has a -1 to his initiative. So
Oh, that is
Correct.
hilarious.
What's happening down there?
They ain't go nowhere.
Are we fighting again?
Okay, so Grey Donal. Is that how it's pronounced?
Donal.
Don-
Donal.
Donal. I have to do the
Yeah, like
accent?
No, you don't have to. Donal. You could say Donal. It just doesn't matter, really. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to cast a fireball at the guy here.
Okay.
Whee!
Okay, so let's see what happens here. Attack. And does that hit? Is it worth going any further?
That hits.
Okay, so here we go with the damage. What's the damage, Governor? We have.
Nice.
Okay, not bad.
Oh, it helps if I scroll down. For some reason, my chat's not scrolling. 9 damage? Alrighty.
Indeed.
Describe how you kill this thing.
Okay. Well, I'm not that. I'm an elf. I should have pointed that out before. I'm sorry. Although I'm not really that tall, but I'll sort of lean or reach over or past Grenmere, who of course I'm standing behind and is huge and blocking out the sun. Kind of reach over his shoulder, pointing my finger down, and casting the firebolt at this particular rat. Let's see. It's not quite fire, but it's like a purple and I don't know if you could mix that really, purple and yellow flame shoots from my finger, hits the rat, which doesn't necessarily go into it doesn't set on fire, but in this case the effects of the fire are manifest. So it sort of it goes grey and shrivels and turns into ash.
Like it's a spectral flame?
That sounds right. I mean, yeah, flames without too many fire without too many flames.
Is that an AoE type of attack?
I checked beforehand. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't want other people to.
Firebolt, right?
Firebolt
is correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
firebolt.
Yeah, firebolt is not.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a single target one.
Alrighty.
it's more
So
like magic missile, I think.
Yeah.
you destroyed that one. So next we have Aktar.
You know, these things are so gross. She is going to pull out her little crossbow, and she is going to take aim at the one that's closest to her. This one here.
It turns toward you and it hisses and it's like it's ready to get you.
Right. And she
Like body snatcher rat.
and as she's firing, she's just like, ew, 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 it's so gross. So gross. And that is a 14 to hit.
You're using a crossbow?
It's a short bow.
Short
Not a
bow?
crossbow. Short bow. Sorry.
Can short bows strike that close?
They can, but it's at disadvantage.
Advantage.
Okay, you got to roll twice then.
14.
Unless you want to change your attack to something else.
No. 6.
So it did.
So it would be a 6.
A 6 to hit, that would
Yep.
miss.
So she shoots, and then she's just like, ew, 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 and she just kind of runs off and gets behind the person next to her.
Grade Donnell.
Yeah.
And the rat is, it kind of dashes to the side and back real quick so that your arrow misses it because it's smart with its intelligence of 2. And that would put that rat's turn.
Can she bonus action hide behind? I'm sorry, I forget who it was that she's next to. Because she's only like 5 feet tall, so can she hide?
I don't see why not.
Can you have two characters in the same? What's the rules with two characters in the same?
You can have,
place?
technically, you can have, by the rules, they can occupy the same space. Makes it really hard to grab them, though.
Or just, yeah.
Or for the DM to see where you're at.
Oh right, but
I'll just move her behind.
Oh, and she falls to her death. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so that giant rat that you just missed spins around and hisses, and you seem to have disappeared from its vision, so it is attacking Donnell. I'm gonna mispronounce this constantly. Donnell. How's it pronounced again?
Don't think of Homer Simpson. Donal.
I don't know.
Donnell? Okay.
Or do you know Donald Gleason, who's in AI? He's got the same name. The spelling is different, but the pronunciation is the same.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Hang on. I've got this feature called Protection. While wielding a shield and a creature, you can see it attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Nice.
I would save that because
Yeah,
it only
but it
rolled a
doesn't
5.
but then again, it doesn't have a specific, like you've only got one of these per long rest. So I guess it doesn't have a limit. Okay,
Yeah, it's
cool.
just it would be once per turn because you only get one action per
one turn.
round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it rolled again. It would have missed both times. The
Or
lowest roll
reaction,
is a
sorry.
5.
Yeah.
So it missed trying to bite Don. Don.
That'll do. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so
Okay.
Right. So did I go? That's true. Right. What have I got? I guess. Right. So I'm just gonna go for the one in front of me with my longsword. So. Longsword attack +6.
its AC is 12.
That's not gonna hit then. So I got a natural 1 +6.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Most of my bonus actions. I have.
Or do you have a second attack yet?
No, I don't. I'm just trying to. No, because most of my bonus actions are reliant on melee hits. It's like immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action in your
Okay.
turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to shove that target with your horns. That's hammering horns. So I don't think I do. So I totally. missed it.
Okay, so as far as movement, you have the option of moving diagonal to the north or south, straight down one without getting an opportunity attack.
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
I think. There's it there.
And Holwyn, it is your turn, buddy.
All right, I have a couple of questions. Grinmere dropped a torch down here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see that torch on the ground?
Yes.
And is it providing light? Because I see nothing but my 5-foot square on my map.
I would say yes, it's providing some light.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I can see your map on the thing, but yeah, I just can't see.
Can you see
anything on
now?
my map. I can. So now I am going to move here. And then I will take a shot with my crossbow at the rat right here, the one that's in the top. And then and I'll link it in here.
That would be with disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
I think so.
I am.
You could
crossbow
shoot the
expert.
other one without disadvantage, though.
Oh man, that guy's
I'm-
so good with a crossbow. He must be an
Yeah.
expert at it.
I'm a crossbow expert, so I don't get the disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh,
So
Look who's playing his Yu-Gi-Oh card right there.
that's right. You activated my trap card,
Foolish rats! Squeak, squeak.
but I nat one, so I miss it.
who knew the
So
rats could be such a problem?
We're showing
it-
10.
yeah, but if it's red, it means I nat one. I nat
Oh.
one.
You got a
So
+9 to hit.
I have a +9 to hit. Somebody gave me a +1 long crossbow,
Oh, wow.
so I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit.
Did you say no? I think you
Yeah.
said a 12 or 13.
What is your movement?
Nat ones are auto misses anyways, just
Yeah.
like how crits are auto hits.
My movement is I don't know, 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet. I only used 15 of it, but I'm just gonna say right there.
Okay. Next is a giant rat, the one furthest from you.
How giant are these giant rats?
Giant.
200 feet tall. He steps on Lee.
Hygiene rats. No, what is it?
Attack on rats.
What are they called again?
Oh dear.
Okay, so the only one within biting range is
Me.
yeah. So
Nope.
it missed.
Misses. Missed. Yep.
Woo, doggy. That's American speak for wow. That's great.
Oh, that's very nice to know. I didn't understand.
Would
what you said.
would you like to move? Oh wait, no, it's the rat's turn. Never
So,
mind. Van Steelbarrel.
And that guy stole my steel barrel, stole my girl. I'm gonna try to pick up one of these rats.
You're gonna try to what?
I'm grabbing one of the rats.
By hand?
Grapple it.
Yep, I'm gonna pick it up by the scruff of its neck. And
Wow.
Is it over the edge?
Yeah, that's a good roll. Okay, you succeed.
all right, so I got it's like, all right, little squeaker, just whatever. And I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna kick it off the edge. I'm just gonna throw it right over the cliff. Get out of here! Go on, get! Yeah, I throw the rat over the cliff.
With your incredible strength, it flies 5 feet and drops to the ground. No, I'm kidding. Which one was that?
The one directly to my character's left, the southernmost one.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I just pick it up and then I by the scruff of its neck and then I just chuck it. Get on out of here, you varmint.
Well, I guess that has to kill it. Man.
Look over the edge and I'm like, ooh. Like, ugh.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Is it like a good 30 seconds and you hear a,
Yep, exactly.
all right. Well, that ends my turn.
Very creative.
Around.
Gray, it's your turn. Just realized I can just call you Gray.
You can indeed. That's what a lot of people called me as I was growing up. But that'll do. Okay. So let's have a look. Yeah, Van stole my thunder. I was actually going to do the same kind of thing, just kick the rat off, like a shove action or something like that. But perfect idea, very good. So in that case, I will. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on this guy here. Or
Come
girl,
on,
maybe.
Gray.
Don't know. So let's have a look. We've got Shocking Grasp to hit.
That
Right.
hits.
That'll definitely
I
hit.
can imagine. Okay, and then, right, take this, you little squeaker.
Tasered a rat to death.
Yeah.
He's turned into a Kentucky Fried Squeaker.
Dinner, guys. We got to dinner.
Yeah, well.
It's
That's
not
very good
dead.
Oh,
And I would then like. Oh no,
can
I
move.
can't.
Can.
I can, but then I would. No, I'll. Okay.
By ground, it
That
didn't
makes
kill
no
it.
sense.
It's gonna get us. It's invincible.
Akhtar, I don't think I got it completely. Finish it off. Go on. I'll stay where I am.
Do you have a bonus action? Or you're the one that... Yeah. Do you have a bonus action?
There is one thing that I can do. I'm not. It's my my lack of knowledge. I'm not 100% on exactly how I can. Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry, I've got it on D&D Beyond. No, not really. No, I mean, there's one that I've used before. Yeah. Okay then. I'll Santa step again because it's a cantrip. To let's see, to the no, not the edge, just in case. To here. I don't know, maybe. I'm getting out of here. Akhtar, finish it off.
Well, now that I'm seen, I don't have my sneak attack, so thanks for that. But it's fine. It's fine. So
Sorry.
So she's going to load up another arrow into her little short bow, and
No, but
she's going.
there's someone in melee. It's someone in combat with the rat, so you can still get the sneak attack.
No.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
If there's an ally within 5 feet of it, you can still get your sneak attack.
Yeah, if you were to move here, you would be in
But she's in 5 foot of on here.
what's it
then,
called?
but-
Flanking
Yeah.
too. You'd be flanking if you move here, and you wouldn't get an opportunity attack because you're directly opposite of Grinmere.
Oh my gosh! Just stab the rat.
But then they're close, and they're so gross.
It's only got 1 hit point.
It's on its last leg.
She got a 13 to hit, with her short bow,
That hits.
and that would be
That will do it.
7 points of damage.
Just imagine you draw your arrow back and pin its skull to the ground, like you drove a stake through it.
You shot it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the arrow pierces its hide. Its fur is standing on end from being electrocuted. And the arrow pierces deep into its brain.
Ooh.
And it just kind of flops over. And it's
Yeah.
dead.
That's your gross little thing.
And that
Is there
is
anyone?
that is
Sorry.
the end of combat. And
Well, how's everybody looking? Those things got a nasty bite, and all right, here's some holy water. Go ahead and wash out any of those rat bites. So you can get mighty nasty. Don't want any infections or nothing like that.
Embarrassed, Holwyn's gonna go over and pick up his crossbow bolt that missed terribly. I'm gonna put it in my little pack and kind of walk off and skulk in the corner.
It's okay. I miss too sometimes.
What's Holland doing? Is he going off and skulking in the corner? Holland, get your ass or your butt behind back here. Don't go off skulking in this dungeon.
That's
We ain't
another
got time for
copper.
that. I stopped myself.
Fine. Fine. All right, let's go.
That's all right.
nobody
It's all right,
wants to
buddy.
grab the carcass.
It's all right, buddy. You're a good
I will
shot.
grab-
We all know it.
I'll grab my torch though, if that's still lit.
Okay.
Considering I don't have dark vision.
Grinmere,
Um,
are you gonna go first?
I'll always go first.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to. I wanted to give you the option. You don't always have to go first if you don't want to.
Well, no, but I'd rather take the damage myself. You know, you squishy people have. Yeah.
You
Oh,
do
that-
make a pretty good meat shield.
Yeah, that's mighty
Yeah.
noble of you.
Whose torch was that, character-wise?
But you know,
Mine.
he's got some
Grinmere's.
thick. He's got some thick hide.
Anybody know the range on a torch?
It's 20.
It is correct.
Yeah, it's 20 bright light. 20
and
dim light.
I'm not one for staggering around in the darkness, so I'm going to take my hammer here and smash against my shield. And when he does, so the sparks of the forge flare out, and the shield begins to glow with a radiant light.
You could have
So-
told me you could do that. Would have let you go first.
That's really pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been practicing. But you know,
Good job.
it's just another blessing of Gron. He's always got our backs.
Yeah, so far he's kept us pretty safe.
Yeah, we got
Tell you
down the
what.
ropes, no problem.
Are you guys going to investigate the area? Look around.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I'll-
we should investigate this area.
Yeah,
I will look around and see if there's any pretty rocks for her collection.
yeah. Holman's
Yeah.
gonna kind of look around and see if he sees any tracks. Or...
Okay, give me a
things like that.
perception check.
Nope, there's a pretty rock. Nope, it's just covered in blood.
21.
Nice.
Very nice. You do see some tracks. Let's see. You see some rat tracks of unusually large size. You know why. You also see some humanoid tracks. The footprints lead down the stairs. There is an old ring of stones, which you know that had a fire. And there's spear tips in it. In bad shape, and some animal bones. And that's all you find.
Do the
Hello?
tracks look roughly goblinoid size? I mean, they're not like
It's
kind
kind of a
Grimnir
mixture.
size tracks, but
It's kind of a mixture. Most of
Okay.
it is goblins. Well, actually, most of it is rats. There's a few goblins, and then underneath those, every once in a while, you can see human tracks, human-sized
okay.
tracks. If somebody wants to do a survival roll, I can tell you
Can
how
do
old
that.
those are.
I'll do that.
Okay, I'm gonna bow my head in prayer and say, please, Gron, give him the insight he needs to
Your prayer was
keep us
answered.
safe.
The humanoid tracks look to be about 3 to 4 weeks old.
okay.
And you do know that there are missing humans that disappeared about that time. So clearly they must have used that rope. That must be their rope that they climbed down with.
So yeah, I'll kind of tell everybody, yeah, there's a lot of tracks here. They seem to lead down these stairs. I can't really tell how old they are. Does anybody else look at that?
I examined the tracks, and yeah, definitely humanoid. Apparently, just looking at them, I'll say they're 3 to 4 weeks old. Been here a while. So yeah, didn't someone say that didn't the letter say there were humans missing as well?
Yeah, that seems to fit the kind of rough timeline that was in the letter.
Yeah.
There
So
were
in other words,
some villagers and maybe even adventurers. I think he sent the mayor sent some people to try and sort this out, but they didn't come back.
no. So I'd be very surprised if we find them alive after 4 weeks. But
Wait,
it's happened.
if the mayor sent others to their death, how do we know we're not just the next group of yokels?
Moving on.
Because we're better.
Okay,
Well, we haven't died yet.
that's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, we're doing all right now. Let's just see how this thing goes.
Yep,
All right,
I concur.
how's everybody doing? I can patch you up a little bit if you're needing some healing. If you're looking some bad, it's tough to see just how wounded you are in this darkness, though.
I mean, I
I'm
could
all
take
right.
it 3
Actually,
points.
Grimmer has a torch that he's holding, so you should
I'm
be
holding
able
the
to see
torch.
it.
Yeah. Okay, I've still got my torch lit.
All right, well, I guess I don't have an excuse. I have no idea how you all are doing, because I'm a dumb bum.
Wow.
Van,
We are
mean,
walking the line there, Lee.
and I thought I was going to be in trouble. Listen, Van, if you've got any of that holy water, I wouldn't mind a couple of swigs. You know what I mean?
I could take a couple of sips, please.
All right. Well, here. How about this? I got this here healer's kit with me, and I just popped this open. I got some bandages, and all right. Let's just take this. Dresses the wounds and cleans them out, and you all can roll a d6 and add +4.
How do you have the
And-
healing feat already?
Very human.
You said
Oh.
D6?
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah.
So Jillian rolled a
No,
2.
not oh my god.
Yep.
And I rolled an F because I can't do it by by the chat menu. Okay. Roll D6 plus 4.
Correct.
D6 plus
Oh,
4.
I feel so much better now. Thank you.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, what can I say? You know, I've been kind of
Oh,
working
that's
on.
great. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
So it's a
uh,
D6 plus 4.
Yes, sir.
So that means
Gordon.
Jillian healed 6 points.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Oh, my character sheet.
That might be wrong.
I was only down 3, so.
Oh right.
Fully
So,
healed.
Is that for as many people as you want, or
I think
well, I can.
limit
The,
on
the healer, the kit only has so many band-aids in them. I mean, I got Spaceman Lard, and I got Hello Phase Kitty.
Owlbear.
Hello Hello Owlbear, and I got
oh,
some
I'll
Phase
take the
Kitty.
owl bear. Is it the
All right.
snowy owl bear? They're pretty.
Yes, it is. We got the spotted and snowy. So here you go.
there are 10 uses in that kit, just so you know.
All right, I'm marking 10, and I'm marking 2 used. We're total 8.
Alrighty. So we have Grenmer. Dave, you are leading down?
I am. Right.
Okay. And when you step up to the top of the flight of steps, you see 20 steps below another platform and another set of steps leading down past that.
Okay, so I'll just keep heading. I'll just head down the first flight. I'll head down the first flight. Hopefully, nothing will pop out.
And Holman's going to pull up the rear.
So I'll just keep heading down until we encounter something, I guess.
Okay.
I'll skip down the stairs. Actar.
So,
Yep.
Dave, you get down to the second level there,
Yep.
and a fortress emerges from the darkness. The subterranean citadel. That is a hard tongue twister. Though impressive, seems long forgotten. If the lightless windows, cracked stone walls, and leaning towers are any indication, all is quiet, though a cold breeze blows up from below, bringing with it the scent of dust and a faint trace of rot.
Okay, so yeah. I guess
Adam,
it's
you
not-
there? Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
okay.
Yeah, I just had to step away for a second.
Okay. Just seeing if.
So yeah, so I'm just heading all the way down, I guess.
So
So
Van Dun ran past the Minotaur. The
you
narrow
mean one's open.
stairs.
Yep.
The narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard. Apparently, the top of what was once a crenellated battlement.
Okay. Yep.
The
So
buried
this-
citadel. As y'all reach that last set of flights, the buried
Yep.
citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. The floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous, crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must be the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. The stone courtyard, surrounded by crumbled masonry, contains a wooden door. And
Okay.
let me just move you guys
Grimir, I was not expecting to find a sunken city down here.
No.
Seems like the stakes are getting higher.
I'm just worried about.
Stakes. Oh boy, these.
Oh, I get it.
Stop making me hungry. Bang.
Yeah, we should really move along.
Yeah. Gosh. Okay. Where's the door? This is the door.
Is that a door? I don't know.
Enough.
My eyes aren't very good.
Okay. And my screen is refreshing.
Okay, I was going to say. Let's have a look. What are the tracks and things doing? Are they that we're going down the stairs? I take it they'd be continuing into the door. Is that correct?
Well, the terrain is so rocky down here that it's hard to follow tracks. You do see a couple tracks that are smaller than the goblin tracks, but still humanoid.
Okay.
And is there anything in this courtyard? Anything particular that stands out? It's given things that may have been used. I don't know, buckets or weapons, or are there any skeletons and any sign of activity?
Okay, in this courtyard, which is a stone courtyard, to the south is some rubble that's kind of pushed aside and piled up a little bit. You don't see anything else except to the west is a wooden door. Now I can ping here. There we go. Now my screen is up. You will see the pile of rubble is in that area where I'm pinging.
Gotcha.
And the door, of course, is right there.
Okay. I'd like to go and check out the rubble, please.
I'm gonna head towards the door.
Okay, so Gray is going to check out the rubble, and Grimmer. Okay.
Gonna check out the door.
Grimir?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. American accents.
Yeah.
Holwen's just trying to keep a watch over the room to make sure if there's anything that's going to attack, I'm going to shoot it.
Hopefully
Okay.
better than your last shot.
Hopefully better.
Dave, I will need you to make a DC 15 perception check. And meanwhile, Gray, when you near that pile of rubble, dun dun dun, we have yet another giant rat leap out at you. I know, you're getting tired of these rats, aren't you?
Oh, Gron, it's the one I jumped off the top. It's still alive. It's back for revenge. We're doomed.
It looks at Van, and in rat speak it says, "You can't drop me now."
It's looking like it's talking at me. If only I knew rat.
Yeah. So I got a nat 1 on my perception roll.
Wow. Okay, as you step across the center of the platform, a trap door opens beneath your feet, right? Let me get on the right layer here. Right there. And you fall 10 feet into a hole that's 10 feet long, running north and south. You're at the north end of it.
So, yeah. Okay. So I'm in a hole, basically.
Correct.
So I will. Do I still have my torch, or have I dropped it? because I think.
Gray and Hallwin should roll initiative as well.
Did anyone see Grenmere fall?
I'm
You
sorry.
hear me? You hear? Sorry. You hear the almighty thud as I hit the floor. It's just 10 feet down.
Guys, I think we lost somebody. And I'm gonna walk over carefully to the edge of.
Because if
the-
my torch has gone out, I don't have dark vision, so I can't see a single thing.
Well, my shield's still glowing.
Yeah, but I'm 10 feet in a hole in the ground.
It's alright. It's magical light.
The rest of you
Spreads
can
around
roll
corners.
initiative as
Yeah.
well.
Do you want me to, or?
Yeah, because that'll put you in turn order so you can climb out.
Cool.
How tall are you, by the way? Like,
About 7 foot. Tall. These dice do not
Ektar
like
got
me.
a 15 initiative.
add turn. Van's in there.
I'm not
1,
in there.
2, 3, 4.
I'm not on the list.
Okay. There we go.
I think you need to select your token before you click initiative on your character sheet. For it to
Okay.
populate.
Is there a trap icon that you can put down, like a pit or something, so we know the dimensions? Is it a 10-foot hole?
Yeah, so I fell down this hole and you said it was 10 feet.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
draw
10
a
feet.
little something on the map, like that.
I think it was.
Uh,
I think it was like that.
More that, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's narrow, not
I will
it's
delete mine.
rectangular. Yeah, that's it.
It's 5 by 10. He's at the top of it, and it runs south of him another 5 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's it.
So
Do you want to reorder the initiative so it's highest to lowest?
I sure will. There you go. And so Gray, who is being attacked by a giant rat, because that's how we roll here.
did it get a surprise attack on me?
No, you were being perceptive as you walked over to it. You were probably looking down at the rubble, trying to see if there was anything valuable there. So, I would say you were being
Poking about
careful.
with my quarterstaff. Okay, thank you. In that case, I'll do another shock and grasp. Like, here we go.
It hits.
Very good. 4. Could have been better.
How much damage? 3.
It should be displayed 3. Yeah.
Okay. It's got 4 points left for anybody wondering. And that will put. Would you like to move at all?
No. Not what? No.
Okay. Will that be the end of your turn?
Yes. Thank you.
Akhtar, it is your turn.
Okay, so Akhtar had moved over to the pit when she noticed Grenmere had fallen, and she's going to kind of lean down and say, Grenmere, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just need to work out a way to get out of here, but I should be all right. I'm
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, no problem. That's what I'm here for.
Okay, just checks. Are you dead? Okay, you're not. All right.
I mean, you're a little bit bigger than I am, so I can't help you out.
That's all right.
So
Yeah,
then she's just going to. It's only the one rat, right? And it's on the other side.
That you know of.
That I know of.
Do.
So she's just going to stay where she is, making sure that Grenmir's okay, just every so often. Still doing good? Okay. And it completely ignoring the fact that rat is there, because gross.
Okay. You wouldn't have a rope, would you?
I probably do. I do. I've got the rope, Grenmir. Do you need some? I can throw it down to you.
Hang on. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
So she's gonna.
Question though, do you have anywhere to secure it?
Oh, I was gonna throw you the rope.
Yeah, that might
She
not
throws
work.
the whole rope down to you.
Boom.
Okay, let me see if there's anywhere to tie this off. I guess that's what makes sense.
Van's turn is next, so maybe he can help hold the rope.
Maybe. Or if we got the crenellations on the fort, would it be strong enough to hold me? That's it.
Well, the courtyard is surrounded by battlements,
Yeah.
and you know how they kind of
Anyway, I've
go.
not seen the battlement, so okay.
So Axar, she's just gonna look around and see if she sees anything that she thinks would be strong enough to tie the rope off to.
Yeah, the battlements should work to your
she's gonna-
east there.
Yeah, so she's just gonna go over. She'll go over, and just tie a little pretty knot, and okay, and then go back.
Okay.
I think it's tied, and
Be right
she
back.
throws the other end.
Okay. It's not
Okay. I will give you advantage when it's your turn to climb out.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Not quite my turn, that.
Yeah.
Van, it is your turn.
Good job there, Arctai. I guess I'll take care of that vermin.
You can
I think
correct
he's
him on how he
he's gonna
says your
go
name
up.
anytime. He does that on purpose.
And he's going to take the hammer and smash it against the shields, and it begins to resonate with a high-pitched ring, and you can hear the rat trying to fight off the sound. And I'm casting Toll the Dead
Ooh.
Holy cow.
on the rat. Needs to make a wisdom save. Is the rat wounded?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now I need to change the die to a d12. So there we go.
Ooh.
So he needs
Nice
to make
roll.
a DC 13 wisdom save.
Okay.
His little rat brain exploded.
Yep, like scanners. Well, if
Oh.
it doesn't save. All right. So I imagine it's just like squeak squeak, and then like you can see the ears flatten down, and then veins, and then the head just pops like a tomato.
Ew.
Lovely.
That's not supposed to happen like that.
I think you did it
How
too
long?
hard.
How long have you been doing this? I'm not.
Well,
I can't see what's going on anyway. So. I'm in a hole in the ground.
Yeah, nothing happened. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just the rat's taken care of though. Not need
Great.
a sponge.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Holwyn.
Going back now.
Do I sense any other rats
No.
in the vicinity?
I cast detect rats.
No,
Yeah.
you do not.
I cast, to detect
Oh,
rat.
by the way, Grenmir, there are some
Yeah.
items in the pit with you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Do I still have my torch on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'll see Akhtar tying this rope around these battlements, and I'll kind of go, Akhtar, what are you doing?
I was helping. Grimmer. He fell.
Oh, Grimir fell in this hole?
Yeah. Yeah, he's down
Grimir.
there.
So I'll kind of look down. Grimir, what are you doing down there?
It was a trap. I totally missed it.
Come on, man. Do you need help? Do you need help getting out, or you got it?
I got it. I just
Alright.
want to check.
Do you happen
did-
to inspect the knot that she tied?
No, I trust her.
Oh,
It's very pretty.
Because it's actually a very pretty knot.
And so I'll kind of move around the pit and come here, and I'll kind of listen to the door and see if I hear anything on the other side.
Okay. After we get Dave out of this pit, we are going to take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
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 Okay, so
Do we do a perception on the door, or
If he's 7 feet tall,
everything
then he's-
that's in the pit is in
I've got-
plain sight if
But
you
we're-
can see it.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if I had a torch.
you have light. Van's shield is as bright as a torch, and he's standing right above you.
it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. That sounds good. So it's my go, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Can I? Yeah. Well, can I check what's down there with me then?
1 second. I am adding a light source to Van. Okay. You search around in the hole. You find a scimitar and a shield. They look a little used, worn, but they are in usable shape. You also
Okay.
find 23 silver pieces and 4 gold pieces in a belt pouch.
4 gold. Okay. Awesome. And then I
With the
try.
pretty belt?
I pick everything up, and then try climbing out.
Okay.
Yeah. Up the rope.
So this seems a little comical to me because you're 7 feet tall,
I know.
This
and you can reach an additional 3 feet, 4 feet above your head.
I didn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like you
I
could
got
just
Get
like
yourself out of the
mantle it.
swimming pool.
Yeah, exactly.
This would be
I
an
got
athletics
wisdom, I
roll,
got-
and you have advantage.
I've got wisdom of 9, so, and then an intelligence of 11. So, acrobatics or athletics? Did you say? Sorry.
Whichever you prefer.
Okay. 23.
All right, you made it out.
Hey. So I just turn around to the others and say, "This is what I found. Anybody for the scimitar and shield?
Take the belt.
I mean, I'll take the shield if you're not using it.
I've already got one. So
Are you just gonna use something you found in a pit somewhere in a dungeon? That seems unsavory. I mean, I can make something better than that. You give me
Right
a forge
now?
in an hour.
we
Yeah.
don't have an hour. Do we have an hour?
We have
I mean,
5
of
minutes.
course. Yeah.
We have 5 minutes right now, because if I don't go to the restroom, I'm going to have an accident.
Oh, yeah.
So we will be back in 5 minutes.
All right, sounds
Okay.
good.
And we are back. So, the last we knew, Gremir, did I say it right?
Yep.
Had used the rope that Akhtar had provided and tied with a pretty knot around the battlement, and he climbed out, but not empty-handed. He had a shield and a scimitar and some coins and a belt pouch.
So
Grimir, was there a body down there? I mean, it seems odd that all that equipment would just be thrown in a hole and forgotten.
didn't appear to be. Didn't see any bones or skeletal remains either.
Do you
Didn't
know
see
much
any
about rats? Could rats been hoarding it down there?
Don't know.
Maybe they like shiny things.
Giant rats?
Could, not sure about that one.
Shiny things are fun to collect.
There was a lot of rubble down there. Maybe there's bones under the rubble.
Underneath. Could be.
Or maybe some mysterious person forgot to mention that there were bones down there.
I just got this feeling. Maybe it's Grodd speaking to me, but he's saying that maybe there's bones under the rubble. I don't know. I get strange things every
Could one
now
of
and
us
then.
go look?
I could go back down.
All right.
Well, I feel like you just climbed all the way up here.
I mean, if you don't mind hoofing it
that
down
was.
there.
I mean, that was tough. Coming back up.
The trapdoor swings shut by itself.
Oh no, he's trapped inside.
No, he climbed out.
I haven't gone back down yet.
Oh, I was just seeing things then. Oh, look at that. You weren't inside of it.
Nope.
Thank Rom. All right. Well, now that mystery is solved, yeah, I can make something. If you give me an hour, I can make something. Make all sorts of things.
Do we have an hour?
I don't know. Do you need something made? I guess is the bigger question.
I mean, are we in a rush?
Nope. Yep. Yes, we are. Because if we lose track of this goblin, then we'll lose track of the seed, and who knows? So I think the more ground we cover.
Yeah, I think we should push on.
Yeah, the last thing we want is to get our presence known, and then they set up a trap or some sort of ambush.
I think there already was a trap.
So, yeah, Holman's going to listen to this door that we're standing at. And see if I hear anything on the inside.
I turn to Holwyn. Do you still want the shield?
Yes, please. Yes,
okay.
Just quickly, was there anything in the rubble where I disturbed the rat? Was anything interesting?
In the rubble, you find absolutely nothing. Sorry.
Okay.
A rat corpse.
You see a little chunk of half-nibbled cheese and a few cheese crumbs.
Oh, this is above the table. I meant to bring up while we were on break. It might be easier for us to keep track of each other's characters if you change your name tag to your character name.
Yeah.
And then
at the bottom.
Yeah, your name.
Yeah, got it.
And then I don't know if you're broadcasting the names, but that would probably be good just for not to have your last name out there as well.
How do you?
Mean name tag in Roll20?
No, in what is
Zoom?
this? Zoom, yeah.
I did not think of that.
Yeah.
They're not on there.
Okay. Yeah, if you just click on the three dots and just click rename, you can just change it.
Yeah, they're not showing the names on it.
Oh, well, I guess they just flashed up there for a second, but you may have hovered over.
But it would help me to keep track of who is playing. Yeah, like that. Like Grimir, just change it to Grimir Dave.
Okay, yeah.
And it's just so much easier to make that association. Because we all have like Discord handles, we have Zoom handles, we have character handles, and then we have our names. So.
I wish I could see
To be
that
honest,
screen.
I'm flicking between Twitch and Roll20 on my browser.
In your Zoom, there's.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You hover, yeah, you go. If you hover over your picture, there's three little dots.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so where'd you go? Okay. Holwyn, is that pronounced right?
Yes.
Holwyn, you are listening at the door. The door is made of wood, and as you look around it, around the edges of it, it is anchored into a stone tower. You can see it rising up about 30 feet. And the rest of it, you can tell there should be more, but it's obviously gone. It's broken off and tumbled somewhere. It's probably amidst all the rubble around the citadel.
Okay.
There are some windows, but they are dark. They're 10 feet above you, 30 feet or 20 feet, and then partial window at the 30-foot mark.
Gotcha.
The door, you do not hear anything but howling wind from the other side. As the wind blows through the glassless windows, and swirls around inside this circular tower.
Okay, I'll just kind of look back at everybody, and I don't hear anything but wind on the other side of this door. I don't think there's any danger on the other side. I think we should push through.
All right. Well, I trust you. After all, you saved my life a few times during that last adventure. So, it all happened off screen, but we got a good bond, so I trust you.
And then I'll back up and let.
In fact, you want to tell me about the time where you saved my life?
Well, I believe I just did that a few minutes ago when you tried to catch our buddy Grinmere running off a cliff.
That's right. We were sliding over the edge. And you jumped
reached
out.
down and grabbed you by your belt loops and pulled you back up.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's kick this thing in, huh?
Anybody else want to go first this
I
time?
opened the door. I just go.
Oh, Van is
Okay.
going first?
Yeah, Van
The
went
door is unlocked.
Doors unlocked, guys.
I could have checked for traps.
That's a good
Maybe-
idea. I wish I would have thought of that.
I guess
Oh.
it's too late now.
I don't know. I don't want to take any steps.
The door's already open at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the-
I mean, the rest of the room could be trapped. In fact, there could be a drop panel in any one of these places. I don't want to move. Rob, save me.
And
I dive back out of the room. That was close. It almost got me.
Oh, and he steps on the trap. I should, but I
Oh
won't.
my god.
And he drops down 10 feet.
That would be pretty hilarious. But I'll say it's jammed just for the sake of time. Okay, so who's going to go through this door first? Next.
I already went.
I'd like to check for traps at the door. In the doorway
Okay, perception check.
or the vicinity. Okay. So hang on. Right. Okay.
Okay, you're good. There are no traps on this door,
Okay.
as far as you can tell.
In that case, I'll step through.
Okay. This circular area of the inside of the tower is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which the sprawled bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat, lay scattered about the room. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall, the only one that is not laying on the ground. The spear that killed it still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled small ledges that are sticking out no more than a few inches. There are chunks of rubble on the floor, but they're scattered and you can easily walk between them. And you can enter.
I go in. Yeah.
I shall do so. I'm gonna just move over here. fact, I'll go to this door and
Can I have a look at?
what kind of.
There.
Okay, so you're going to be looking at the door. Dave, what are you doing?
I want to check out the bodies.
Okay, why don't you move over to the first one you'll check out?
Which one? That one? This one? This
Yeah,
one?
you got one there,
Yep.
one here, and I believe, it's hard to tell, but I think the one stuck to the wall is right there.
Because can you get rid of the turn order? Sorry, just a minute.
Oh,
Which one?
let me
sorry.
just get rid of that. I forgot that was even open.
Sorry, where was the one against the wall? There.
Yes.
Right. Because I'll go and check that one out. If I may.
Okay.
Uh,
And Van and Akhtar, where will you be
Akhtar's-
moving?
Akhtar's gonna take her her short sword out, and she's gonna move on up to this body up here, and she's gonna kind of start poking it to see if she can get it to like turn over, see if kind of rummage through and see if she sees anything.
Okay, and Van and Hallwin?
Sorry, I muted myself. I'm going to investigate this body right here.
And that's Hallwin?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so let me read this real quick. You can tell that the bodies have been dead for a while. Rats have gnawed at them. The one stuck against the wall, the lower of half of him is gnawed away by rats, but there's still enough to keep him anchored against the wall.
What's anchoring him against the wall?
A spear is piercing him,
Okay.
driven into the wall through him. The
Is there
bodies,
anything- Sorry.
the bodies have all been looted.
Is this
And-
a normal size spear, or does this seem like a spear fashioned to be used by a smaller creature?
It is fashioned to be used by a smaller creature,
Alright,
perhaps
This-
even slightly smaller than the goblins themselves.
alright.
There's
So,
still.
I'd like to roll nature? Or I guess you can tell me what to roll, but I'd like to gain knowledge regarding the type of creature that would make such a spear.
That would be an insight. Wow. You don't know nothing. No, I'm kidding. You can tell that it's a spear design used by kobolds commonly.
I've seen this before. Well, I've seen this before. It's some of those little lizard fellas, the kobolds.
The what?
The kobolds. I think that's what they're called, right?
He means kobolds.
Oh, kobolds. Okay,
Yeah,
got
that's
you.
the word. Kobolds.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know much about them, but I've seen their weapons, things they make. Not the greatest, but they are a bit inventive. So, kind of respect them, a little bit. I mean, I can do a lot better than them, but
I'm sure you can. Can I pull the spear out of the wall?
Who said that?
That'll be Grenmere.
wait, is this trapped?
Okay.
It just seems a little convenient.
Okay. Glad you mentioned that. I take a step. Anybody checking for traps?
Octai was all eager, Beaver, to be looking for traps.
Well, I just think we should.
No, go ahead. You said you're good at it. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. You. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Akhtar.
Okay, so we're moving to Akhtar then. She is currently investigating a body. Would you like to roll investigation check or perception, whichever you prefer?
Perception, please. Let's see.
Come on.
A 20. A dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay, as you search through the body, you find 2 pieces of gold that were missed by whoever looted the corpses.
Guys, there's shinies. I found 2 shinies.
All right, we'll hand him over to the group fund.
So now I've got to, yeah.
Can I give you 1?
Sure, I'll take one.
No, not you. Like the group fund.
She's a rogue. She
Yeah.
probably pocketed one of them and said, "I found 1 gold piece."
Yeah, I don't care. Do whatever you want with them.
Good
But we got a spear over here stuck in the sky, and it might be like a trap or something.
Oh, so you want me to help?
Pull
you
the
guys.
spear out, and then rocks
Okay.
fall on our head, or spiders come down the walls and eat our eyeballs, or the floor falls away into a pit of lava.
And when you say
weird. You
when
know
you say
that?
spiders, Holwyn immediately grabs out his crossbow and gets it ready.
And I
should have all of those happen.
Yeah, looking for spiders.
Okay.
So Acta, she'll make her way over.
To where I am. Yeah, that's it.
Oops, I went way too far. My computer's got a bit of lag.
Yeah, it's sticking you to the grid there. So you take a look at it. I want to see an investigation check from you.
Okay. That would be a 22.
Wow,
Nice.
you are rolling good.
Better than I'm
Because I
rolling.
don't on
really.
Thursday.
Okay, you look around the edges of the body, you check the spear, you check the wall. You can't really see behind the body because it's up against the wall. However, you do not seem to find any traps.
So
Okay.
she's gonna turn to Van and be like, "I think you'll be fine," and
Pull
she's
spear
gonna
out. Oh, were you gonna
Yeah.
do something? Go ahead.
no, and then she was just gonna walk away.
Okay, I pull the spear out.
Oh, okay. I was going to do that.
Oh, and then I hand it to Gimyar.
Where exactly are you?
Yeah, Van, you're
That is-
way on the other side.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't you need to move?
All right.
Go.
Grenmere, what do you
I'm
do?
waiting for vision. My token doesn't have any light right now, so I can't.
You know
actually see
what?
what's happening.
I am tired of worrying about light.
I've got the complete
Yeah, mine-
circular thing.
Yeah. I've gone, I went in and then it revealed.
Yeah, same.
So yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys probably have dark vision.
Yeah, I
I-
assumed it was because we had dark. I had dark.
Yeah,
vision.
and so it probably automatically gave you dark vision.
Should be 20 bright and 20 dim.
You have... Well, Van, you don't have dark vision.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I cast light on my shield, so light provides 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
Oh, wow. It's running a little slow. I am waiting for it to update. There we go. And that would actually be seen by everyone, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It is like a torch.
Yep.
There. Is that light helping everybody now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right. So yeah, I just take it off him and just
Okay,
yeah.
the body, as you pull the spear out, it's a little tough at first. I won't make you roll for that. And then it pulls loose, and the body comes with the head of the spear. So it's kind of dangling from the spear as you lean it over to the side.
I'll get the body. I'll grab the body and you pull.
Okay.
Bunk.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
There's a-
macabre.
You hear
All
a
right.
voice say, "Oh!" No, I'm kidding.
I just hold the spear up with the head on it and think, do you want to remove that?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
So you just pull.
Hit it with the hammer. Yep.
And it goes shooting out the other side.
Ugh.
All right. That's all right. Okay.
Is
Okay.
it apparent what race the bodies are?
They are goblin.
So we got
Oh,
goblin,
okay.
kobolds killing goblins. The
On the wall where the body was hanging, you see some ruins. They're
Let me have a
partly
look at-
covered with dust and dirt.
Ruins or runes?
Runes.
Hey, look, you have your accent, I have mine.
Yeah. So I'm assuming runes are.
Or maybe they're tunes.
Was there anything interesting about the other goblin bodies besides the one that had the spear in it?
Okay. Holwyn is by a body, and you take a look at it, roll your... You can choose investigation or perception.
Nice.
Okay, you rolled an 18.
Mhm.
Let's see. You are a fighter. You notice that there is a dagger laying underneath the body
Okay.
that the kobolds that killed these goblins must have missed. It is a rusty dagger, and
Okay.
even the pommel, the handle, has got dried blood on it. But it does look like it could be cleaned up and used. It might give someone an infection. I don't know, but
A nice poison dagger. I'll throw it in my pack just in case I need it later.
okay.
After the runes have been discovered by the group, I wait and attempt to help anybody that investigates them. So I'm offering the help action to anybody that investigates.
Okay, Gray, I believe you are the only one that hasn't said anything yet as
I
to...
haven't. Not really. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I was looking at the door, pretty much after I entered. Moving to this one. First of all, is it open or is it locked?
It is...
Testing the opening mechanism, handle or whatever.
It is unlocked, but it is also jammed, so you might have to make a athletic or a strength check to jar it loose and open it if you try.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to bother with that. I'll step back.
I say I turn to Gray and say, "You want me to try?"
It's okay. I was actually going to step back and blast the door down. I have a go at least.
Okay.
So I'd like to cast a firebolt at the door.
Wow. You're mean. What'd this door ever do to you? Oh, wow.
It's in my way.
Okay, so you cast... Let's see how much damage you do.
Let's see if it hits first.
I'm going to assume it hits. The door is pretty stationary.
2 and 3 hit.
Well,
10 damage.
That is exactly what I was going to say its hit points were. So the door bursts into flames and crumbles in a pile of burning wood. And as it crumbles, the air comes out of the room like it was pressure sealed behind this wooden door. And the odor is of rot and mildew and standing water that hasn't been stirred for long, you know. And that's what you smell.
See there, Grenmere, you don't always need strength to get along in this world. I'm not going to go in there first, though. So
again, shall I go through first?
you're
Well-
very welcome.
Don't forget you have the runes. Y'all got me self-conscious about my accent now.
Oh.
You have the runes.
Y'all be checking in rooms now.
Anybody? Can anybody translate the runes?
They are in
What
Draconic.
language do they seem to be
Draconic. Draconic. Nope.
in?
It looks like a bunch of things to me.
You know, I took a summer course in Draconic. I know a little bit of that.
Okay.
So-
Was it the correspondence course?
Yeah. I gave them 300 gold pieces, and then once every other week they gave me a little booklet to fill out. So,
Okay,
probably the best money I ever spent, as far as my return.
Would
sure.
you like to put it to
Sure.
use in that case? What does it say?
Just let me get my glasses on. All right. Yeah, it's interesting. What am I reading?
Lee, check your Zoom chat.
Zoom chat. I have too many chat windows. It's gonna be a minute before I track this down. Exit full screen.
Where are they from?
Zoom chat.
They take our accents, but they really don't speak-
Ashardalon. Ashardalon. Does that
Shard
mean
on the
anything
wall?
to any of you? Yeah, let me just write it out in the characters.
As you say that word out loud,
Oh no.
nothing happens.
What do you like? Oh my god.
Beetlejuice. No.
So, do I recognize that name? Is it something? Is it?
I believe it is the name of an ancient dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, if none of the other guys recognize or other people recognize the name, it's the name of an ancient dragon.
And you also know that
Seems to me.
the lore of the Sunless Citadel, a millennia ago, before it collapsed into the earth, it was occupied by a dragon cult. They're all dead now, though.
Well, I guess this is a Charlatan's tomb then? Or his... I mean, it didn't... I guess it was... I mean, did they build this underground, or...
No, it sank,
It
didn't it?
sank.
Right.
Oh, it sank?
Yeah, there was an
Yeah.
earthquake, and it tumbled into the ravine, just sank down. Parts of it collapsed.
1,000 years ago, I mean... That dragon's probably long gone by now. Nothing for us to worry about, right?
I know they lived quite a long time.
How long?
Akhtar,
1,001 years.
Akhtar,
Why?
would you like to investigate the room overall?
Sure, yeah. So she's just gonna take the circular room that we're currently in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's just gonna kind of spin in a circle and look around, and see if there's anything pretty, anything shiny, anything that she would care about. And she's not gonna see anything because that's a 9.
Well, I can give you a hand looking out for things. I can give you the help action.
Okay. So let's do that again. And that's going to be an 11. So, with an 11, investigation.
Okay. So with an 11, you don't seem to see anything of value. You don't see anything of interest. It doesn't mean there's nothing around, but you don't see anything.
I mean, there's nothing here that I care about, guys. Are we moving on?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
So, are we going to go into the smelly room or try one of the other doors?
I don't know. You want to flip a coin?
I think it makes
Oh.
sense to look at all our options first, and then we can choose.
Yeah, let's see if there's a non-smelly room first.
Okay.
Which doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best one to go to.
This is also true. Can I just... Yeah, I'm assuming this is another door here.
Yes, it is a wooden door.
I just stand at it and put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything the other side.
Okay. As
Yeah,
you
it's amazing how he can put his ear to the door when he's got those big horns.
Now, I might not be able to climb myself out of the pit, but I've got quite good hearing.
Do you touch the door at all?
I just makes me want to say no when you say that. No, it wasn't.
That's why I did it like that.
No, I just reach forward and see if I can hear anything.
Okay.
You know, I'm not pressing. Yeah.
Roll me a hearing perception check.
That be perception. Oh my goodness, that's. Nope. With a -1 on perception.
The door seems
Nope.
sealed pretty tight, at least airtight, and you don't seem to hear any noise on the other side of it.
I take a step back and say, "Does anybody else want to try?"
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just take a listen.
Hector,
Did you want to do it, Actar?
yeah, let me give it a try.
Yeah.
All right.
So now, how does
19.
she get her ear up against the wall with those horns?
Actar, roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
Scared you though, didn't I? You hear wind howling on the other side of the door. You hear a slight crumbling noise, maybe a piece of a ceiling falling down. You don't hear any movement, and that is all you hear.
Guys, it's windy in there, and it sounds like stuff is falling.
And then you hear a door slam.
And somebody just closed a door.
We were looking for the goblin. Maybe the merchant got it, whatever.
Did it sound as though the...
seed.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Did it sound as though the door that closed was on the other side of that door or within the room that we were in?
The other side of the door that you are
Okay.
listening through now.
Okay. So should we go through this door here?
Let's split the party.
No. No party
I,
splits.
All right, Grenmere. Charge at this door.
all
Do
right.
your stuff, man. Come on.
Okay. So yeah, I just take a few steps back, just put my shoulder down, and just run at the door.
It's
Okay.
a battering ram.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Did y'all just hear that?
Bull.
The music?
No.
Oh, good. Then you're not picking up my loud passers-by.
So
Okay, so you take a few steps back, Grimmer, and you
Yep.
charge at the door, head down. And
strength check.
you know what? Not this time.
What?
This
Okay.
time you strike it and your horns get stuck. No, I'm kidding. You go plowing through the door. It bursts apart into splinters, making a loud noise as you break through it. And you are through to the other side.
I could.
Broke on through to the other side. I like it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's all right, guys. Yeah, not much here. Just a long corridor. So if you want to come on through, and literally, yep, come on through to the other side.
All right. They can try to run. They can try to hide.
But we're definitely breaking on through to the other side.
Yes.
So, ooh,
Can we
Do-
see?
My map is moving wrong.
Stop it, map.
There you are. Let me just choose that option, and there we go. Okay, so you pass in here and you see a long corridor about 40 feet long. You see at the far end is a stone door. About 2/3 of the way down, you see 2 more stone doors, one on each side, north and south. And that is what you see.
I'm going to go to the door at the end and just listen again, see if I can hear anything.
All right, and I'll move up to this right-hand door and listen to that door.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
move up to left.
I love how Van is always hanging back.
I think the phrase he has common sense, probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Grimmer moved up first.
Yep.
You listen to the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you can roll. Oh, is that? That's an
What's
old
that?
roll that's in chat now, right?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and roll. You can each roll perception that are listening at doors.
Okay.
Why do I do this to myself?
Because you're a great person.
Yeah, that's. I've got -1 on perception, so. Glutton for punishment.
Wow. Okay, so the only one that hears anything, Granmere and Hallwyn hear complete silence. Aktar hears.
Sounds dubious.
You don't really hear anything at all, unfortunately.
And I don't hear anything at this door. I think we're pretty safe in this room. I don't hear any strange noises or anything.
Well, let's keep going forward then.
No, I want to open the door.
All right.
So Aktar wants to
Yeah.
push open the door. Oh God, why'd you do that?
DM, just a quick question. Or, well, yeah, not even GM. What's this this thing here?
That is what I call a light rock. It allows me my extra screen here to actually see what's there.
Oh, okay, all right. So it's not something that's in the corridor.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Okay, cheers.
Okay, so you push open that door, and inside you see a 10 by 10 room. The door is stone, but it opens pretty easily. It does portray a dragon-like fish swimming on the door. You open it, and you see this 10 by 10 room, and in the southeast corner is a barrel that looks like it would hold liquid of some sort.
So, which room are we going into?
That would be
Yeah,
This
the one
room.
south of Aktar.
Yeah, no, it's just not. Doesn't reveal on
Oh,
until I actually go through. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
it's a small room, so
Yeah.
all right, guys. There's something in here. I'm gonna go in. So Aktar will just pop on into the room.
okay. Where will you be standing? Right by the door there?
right by the door, right where I just kind of walked right into the doorway and just kind of stopped and looked around.
Okay, this 10-foot square chamber is hewn from stone. It contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted pipes lead from the keg, top of the keg, into the floor, and from the bottom of the keg.
I'm right behind her when she enters the room.
Okay.
And,
I'd like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Ooh. Then I'm just gonna kind of poke my head in that door. I'm not gonna walk in. I'm just gonna poke my head in the door and ask if there's anything important in there.
just us.
Yeah. There's a barrel over there, but
Whoa, what's in it?
I don't know.
Come in here and check for yourself. I mean, if we go any slower, we're gonna die of old age.
All right, fine. I'm checking the barrel. What's in it?
How do you check it? It is made of rusted iron, and the pipes are
Does
rusted.
it have a lid?
It
Does
does
it
have
Something that I
a,
can lift
like a
up
plug
into
in
it?
the top.
Okay, I'll take out the plug and then look in there and give it a sniff.
I am very concerned that room is going to fill with water.
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you see any like place where the
There's-
water could come from?
There's pipes and a keg, and I mean, we don't know what's underneath it.
Do these pipes come in from the ceiling? Where are they coming from?
They
DM,
go
I don't
into the
remember.
floor.
Yeah.
All right.
As soon as he pulls the plug on the top of the drum, two creatures leap out. One is made out of ice. One is made out of steam. They attack anyone who has disturbed the keg.
Where
Okay.
is this? Where is this keg?
It's right here.
All right, I'm going to go in because I don't.
I'm really confused.
We're all very crammed in this very tiny room.
Oh, the door was the southern one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, all this. All right.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
2x2 room. I'm just
Okay.
gonna
I guess-
shoot at.
I guess
this
I'm not
one.
in there.
Okay.
I mean,
so
I
it's just
said I did go in right after her, but
you assume you. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty small room, a little hard to fight in.
Akhtar's just going to literally take a step backwards out of the room. I think you guys got this.
I need to add... Oh, I am in the wrong level here. Wrong layer.
all right. Got a natural 20 for my initiative, bringing me to a 19.
We've got a -1 on initiative.
I'm that fast.
You are so not dexterous.
Yeah. I don't take much initiative in life. I'm the guy that always files his taxes with an extension.
Did I
I've got
get
a
both
bit of
of
a
my...
question about D&D Beyond. While I've kind of fired mage armor,
Mhm.
seems I've done it 3 times now.
It's okay.
So, but now obviously 2 of them were by accident. So how can I reset my spell slots? and things?
You can...
You just
Just
untouch
click
them.
on- Yeah, you can just uncheck them. So if you click on the little squares that you
Of
don't want,
course. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
great.
can also
Thank
just
you.
delete your character sheet and make a new one.
Nah, don't be
Sorry.
doing that.
That's how I reset my spell slots. I just throw it away, make a new one.
so what's your AC now with mage armor then?
So, who's in this combat? Is everybody in it?
15, but it hasn't I can't update it on the character sheet. Or maybe I can.
Okay. So if you
Hey.
click, yeah, with mage armor it should update it automatically. Cool.
It doesn't, but I found a way to do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. No worries.
Why don't you,
Uh,
the ones that didn't roll initiative, why don't y'all go ahead and roll initiative as well?
Okay.
And
My niche TF.
I can't really click on one of the baddies.
I
So I can move out of the way if that helps.
There we go.
I rolled an 8, but I forgot to select my token. So if you
You should be able to go in there and change it.
myself. Yes, that's right. I mentioned that before.
Is
Yeah.
that Grenmere?
no, I'm on 15. That was great.
Yeah, Grenmir's in the list twice for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably because I. Anybody
You
else
have it?
in there twice?
Nope, but mine's wrong. I can fix it. Mine's an 8.
Okay. There we go. Hallwin. It's a good thing you're first because you pulled the plug.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull out my crossbow and shoot this mephit right here. The one in the bottom left corner.
That is a steam method.
Okay. My 24 hit
It hits.
for 7 damage.
Oh, nice.
7 damage. Sheesh. I gotta move your icon so I can.
Yeah, well, what I'll do is I'll put myself on top of the still, that way, or the little barrel or whatever, just that way.
7 from 21 is 14, correct?
Yep.
Waiting for it to update.
And
I'm
then
experiencing a tiny bit of lag.
You good? How big is the barrel?
It's like a large keg.
Oh, okay. So then I'll move in the same space as the barrel and just kind of get ready for any attack that I get.
Okay. And will that be the end of your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
For some reason, this thing is not updating on the injury. I'm gonna have to refresh my screen real quick. And it is refreshing. So, while I'm waiting for that to refresh, please remember the damage that you did. And I will ask you in a minute if I forget. I'm an old man, I do tend to forget.
It happens.
Oh, good, it's refreshing now. Hopefully I'll run faster now. Come on. Come on. Van, I believe it is your turn.
All right, seeing that devastating blow, Van will once again ring the shield with his hammer, casting Toll the Dead. DC 13. And since it is wounded, it would be a D12 instead of a D8. For 1 point of damage.
Which one was that against?
The one that was wounded.
Okay. So that will drop it down to 13. Hey, it's working now. No lag.
And then I'm
Alright.
gonna step away from both of them. And it's like, it's awfully crowded in there. Trying to back out.
In this small room, I'm not going to do the attack of opportunity. It's just too tight. Okay, that will put Ice Memphit next in line. And where are all my... Refreshing closes windows. Citadel. We are in room 14. Scrolling down here. Sorry for the wait.
Problem.
Okay, so yeah. Let's see. He has frost breath, and he turns it upon the person that did him the most damage.
Who is not in the room?
I don't think anyone's attacked the frost one yet.
Yeah, no, that was only the steam one.
Yeah, we both attacked the steam one.
Oh, I thought you attacked the ice method.
No, I attacked this guy down here.
Oh, well then I changed the health on the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 13 there. Okay, so since he was not attacked, he will focus on someone else. And that will be Gray. Gray, you didn't leave the room. You just moved over there because of the space, right?
I never entered the room.
Oh, okay. Well, then, Akhtar is standing right outside the door.
Yep.
It moves over, and what is Death Burst?
Let's find out, I guess, huh?
No, it's only as it dies. You're so lucky. It is going to use Frost Breath on you.
Okay.
Ooh.
I need my chat up.
Okay, so that would include me.
And me.
Yeah. So, dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yep, Dexterity 10 saving throw.
Gotcha.
Would be a 21.
That'd be an 18.
Nice. You both saved. And I believe that's the...
So-
You two are the... Oh, no. Akhtar has to roll.
21. She got an act
21? Wow. Y'all are rolling good today. Now I know how Jeff feels. Okay, so the Ice Memphit totally blows his attack. Get it? Because it was Ice Breath.
Yeah. So we
Oh,
take
well.
half as much damage.
Yeah, they take half
You
damage.
still take, yeah.
So
I
that'd
see,
be,
right.
so that'd
Oh.
be 2.
Wait,
right.
it's 2d4. So
Yep. So two.
half of that, 2 points.
Half rounded down. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you for catching that.
Yep.
Granmere, it is your turn.
Right, I am going to step into the room, which is, where's that other, and just, yeah, get my longsword out and just take a swipe at the mephit in front of me. So that would be
And just to verify, that's the Ice Memphit, right?
this one here. I don't know where the other
okay.
one.
Yeah, that's the.
That's the Steam
Steam.
Memphit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
you're
the-
you're currently standing on the ice method.
Okay, I'll move out the way then.
Yeah.
So if that okay. So yeah, I might as well go for the ice one then. Sorry, my mistake. I'll change my attack. I'll go for an onslaught. Oh, that would be a natural 20 or 26.
Wow.
Ooh. Hit
Nat
it.
20, yay!
Hey. So is that so that is also double damage. Is that double dice or double damage?
If you click the word longsword underneath that in the chat, it'll automatically roll it for you.
Yeah.
I got
And you double the amount of dice that you roll.
Whoa.
So you're doing it one-handed or two-handed?
I've got a shield, so it'll probably be one-handed.
Yeah. So it would be like what, 16?
16, yeah.
Yeah.
16 points of damage? Sheesh.
Nice. Good hit.
Yeah, it
Thank
is.
you very much.
That'll do.
Making me do math. Where's Morgan when I need him? Okay.
What was it?
And would you want to do any other actions?
Hang on, what am I looking for? And I have Divine Smite, which I might as well use a spell slot on. So is that this ice method still standing, or is he gone?
He is still standing.
Okay.
I'm asking because I don't know. Does that only work on undead and fiends?
No,
No.
it's only melee attack. So when you hit with a melee attack, you can spend one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target.
Wow.
Plus 1d8 for each spell higher than first, max 5d8. So that is 3d8 damage.
And
Is that right?
it counts with your crit too. Because you're using it on your crit, you get to
So
crit
that'll be-
those dice too.
So it'll end up
Okay.
being double the.
Yeah, you'll just
Damage
roll
once he rolls?
six d8s.
Jeez. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, with Divine
Okay.
Smite, you try to keep those for when you crit because it really hurts.
I see
Morgan.
that.
Right. 24 points, extra points of damage.
Is okay, and that gets doubled.
No.
No, that's the total.
Was it d6s or d8s?
D6s.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
2 plus 2
Well-
plus 3 plus 5.
Oh, it should have been. Hang on. 2d8 extra. Oh no, it says Divine Smite's d8. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're d8s.
Yeah. No, I rolled wrong. Sorry.
You want to roll? Well, it doesn't really matter because you pretty much
No,
destroyed it.
sorry. I rolled d6s instead of d8. Sorry. But
So
I-
you're
I-
like,
I-
hey, I'm so tough. I can take you down with D6s instead of D8s. Watch this. I'll hit him with the flat of my blade.
I'm
And you
just checking.
destroy the ice mephit.
I think he's gone. I just want to know what I would have just changed. Not as much, but so that would have been with the d8s.
It only had 5 points left anyways.
Oh,
You
so
would have
in other
just
words-
barely killed it.
Yeah, that would have been overkill. I think that's what you call overkill. But cool. Okay, and I think that's my go over.
Okay. Good job. Gray Dunno. Did I say it?
No. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna go for as it's the steam creature. I'll go for a firebolt on the. I mean, can I? Well, actually, you tell me, DM. Can I see through the door? I can't actually see the room on my Roll20 screen.
No.
So, in order to cast this this ranged spell, what's the deal there? I mean,
You
am I
could
allowed?
move directly behind Aktar. And you're an expert bowsman, right? So you
No,
do
that's
this.
that's me. That's Holwyn. That's the
Sorry,
expert
I'm-
crossbowman.
if we're talking about Grey Donal, I'm thinking of a ranged spell attack.
Well, you could tell
problem being-
Aktar to duck.
Yeah, she's only little. She's only like 5 feet tall. So
Actor, get down! I'm about to
yeah.
fire a ball at this
Hey.
guy.
Wow,
Man
you
is
love
5 feet.
fireball.
What are you saying?
Like I can't see anything that like past there.
Yeah, I had to step into the room.
Yeah,
I
it's. Can you see my ping?
Yes, I do indeed.
It's like in that corner. So if you're shooting through the door, you'd be able to see it.
Then okay, well as long as it's mechanically feasible, I'll shoot a fireball at that method now.
Okay.
To hit. I've got 8 to hit. I don't know.
That missed.
Then I won't do anything else.
Okay. Actar. Get girl.
Akhtar is going to load her little short bow and be like, "Your friend hurt me." And she's gonna take aim at the smoke, at the steam, and rolled a 9 to hit.
And that misses. It's a toughen. Not really, but I think I used up all your high rolls.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I opened the door.
What would you like to do now?
She's just gonna stay where she is, just kind of watching what's going on.
Okay, the steam Memphit will it is going to reach out at Hallwyn.
Bring it.
Rolls a 12 to hit,
It's gonna miss.
and that is its turn. And Hallwyn, it is your turn.
I will shoot it with a crossbow bolt in return. 21 to hit
That just barely hits.
for 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. Y'all are really giving my math skills a workout. All this addition and subtraction. Okay. Would you like to do anything else that turn?
No. I think that's it.
Alrighty. Van! Way down there down the hall.
What are y'all up to? That thing's still alive?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Can I see in from here? Can I see in from here?
If you say you're standing in the same spot as Actar or Gray, you...
I don't want to stand in their space.
Oh, well then no, you
I
can't
once
see.
again cast Toll the Dead. And there we go. Another 2! Alright, that ends my turn.
Wait, I have
So it's
to...
less of a toll of the dead and more of a ding.
It's a wisdom
Yeah.
save?
Yeah.
The tinnitus of the dead.
Just barely
Okay.
missed.
Alright.
Okay, and you said it's how much damage? 5?
2 necrotic.
Okay. It is still alive.
If they're at full health, I roll a d8. If they are at less than full health, then I roll d12.
Okay. It
So-
was not at full health, so... will you do anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay, it is Grenmir's turn.
I'm just going to. Right. Let's move in front of the door, just in front of that ice method, and just smack it with a longsword again.
Okay. Its AC is 10.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Oh,
Huh?
wait. Wait,
Sorry, I
I'm
hit
looking at
something.
my wisdom roll.
Oh. Okay. So. What spells have I got? Sunless. Nope. Let's go. Actions. Longsword. Roll.
I'm gonna do some test rolls because I'm changing my macro.
25.
Ooh, crit.
Wow.
It was 19 for a 6. Not quite. Right. Longsword.
What's your class?
What? My armor class?
No. You're well. Like what class are you?
I'm a Oath of Glory Paladin.
Okay. Do you crit on 19s?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I think they have to use their channel divinity.
Oh, okay. That might be
Yeah.
what it is. Okay. Normally it doesn't glow green if you don't
Yeah,
crit. So.
not that I've actually invoked 9 channel divinity. Not deliberately, anyway.
Oh,
look
is
it up.
that 9 your damage?
Yeah, that's my damage.
Okay, you killed it.
Game over.
Nice.
Okay. The steam memphit disperses into a steamy cloud and disappears.
Can I try to catch some of it in a bottle?
I'm
Can
sorry?
we close the... Sorry.
Can I try to catch some of the steam in a bottle?
It disappeared too fast.
Oh, okay.
Holwyn's going to look down in the still or the barrel and see if there's anything in there.
Okay. Give me one moment. Where is my... I can never find these things when they're minimized. There it is. I have to scroll down to the proper page or room. Okay. Within the keg are 5 tiny sapphires worth 10 gold pieces each.
Woo woo. And
Did you find any?
Is the hole big enough to get my arm down in?
Yes.
Okay. Then
It-
I'll reach down and I'll grab him.
It's about 6 inches
Okay.
across the hole.
Yeah, then I'll reach down in there and I'll grab him and pull him out.
Okay. Okay, so y'all are out of combat. What would you like to do next?
I'll take one of those shiny rocks and I'll give it to my friend who loves shiny rocks.
Pretties.
So I found this in the bottom of that barrel.
Thank you. She takes it out. and
Scrape
she's-
the bottom of the barrel though.
I did. And then I kind of flip one to Van and I flip one to Gray.
Well, this is a nice find. You shouldn't have.
Thanks very much. That was
Yeah. Was there anything like a reason for that barrel to be there? Do you think it could have been percolating something?
All I saw was these little, gems down here in the bottom of it after those little guys ran out.
All right. Well, fair enough. Finders keepers, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'd like to inspect the gem for any kind of magical properties. Like my idea is that maybe the methods kind of were channeled through the gems, or maybe they're part of it. That kind of thing. In order to find out that they're not dangerous, the gems.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Are these things magical in any sort of way? I'm kind of looking them over.
Do an arcane check.
Okay.
I gave one of the gems to you too, Gridmere. Since there were 5 of them.
Oh man.
Oh, a 4? As far as you can tell, they're just sapphires. Which, by the way, if y'all want to send me any, my birthstone is sapphire.
I got an 18 on the
Yeah.
Arcana.
Oh, okay. You could tell that these are commonly used as an ingredient for the spell to summon the Memphits. They might have a slight taint of magic on them, and you can guess that it would be conjuration, I assume, to
Alright.
summon the Memphits. But it's not enough magic on them to do anything with. They can be used as components, though, or you
Alright.
can sell them.
It looks like they're kind of mundane. Maybe they could be used in a ritual, but doesn't look like they're doing anything right now. Uh,
that's,
well,
that
fellas,
sounds-
what do you say we keep plugging along?
let's go.
Sounds good.
But where?
I won't open any more doors.
No, you did a fine job opening it.
We went south. Let's go north.
Yeah, all right.
Can I'd like to take a look at the door there. You mentioned there was an inscription of a dragon, a dragonfish type of picture on the southern door. Is there anything similar on the northern door?
On the northern door, there's nothing of note on the door,
Okay.
and it's unlocked.
What I'd like to do then is stand to one side. Let's see, maybe like that kind of thing, and with my staff, push the door open. So not enter, not even step across the doorway, but just sort of, like push it open with my staff.
Okay, the door swings open. The room, from what you can see, looks completely empty.
Okay. What kind of dimensions and things?
It's a 20 by 20 room.
Okay. Akhtar, you're good at looking at devices and things, right? Get over here and have a look at this doorway. I don't want to be caught up in any traps.
Akhtar totally disregards the fact that you said doorway, like investigate the doorway, and she just goes right on into the room.
Okay, off you go. Excuse me.
Oh, looks like she found it. All right, I follow her.
Yep, same.
Okay.
And then as she steps into the room, she's looking around. I mean, what am I looking for? And then
Oh, but that's the thing. You're looking for things that are hidden, surely. I'll join you reluctantly.
17. She rolled a 17 perception.
Okay. The floor is littered with rocky debris, and the rest of the room seems empty.
I mean, it's just an empty room.
Well, yeah, I suppose it could be, but so let's have a look. I'll go over to one of the corners. Let's say this one. What can I see as I'm walking past on the walls? I mean, are there any runes or even ruins?
There is a coating of dust on the walls, as though the room is mostly unused. I will say that you do notice a few small footprints, clawed footprints on the floor, but only a couple. As you've already established that kobolds killed the goblins in the circular tower, you can only assume that these are kobold footprints.
Okay. And are they going in any particular direction? Like up against the walls, or are they just like sort of...
No, they're kind of scattered evenly throughout the room. You see them... the fresher ones are leaving the room, and they obviously they stepped on top of the tracks they left as they entered the room. They might seem a little deeper as they leave because they might have been carrying something.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
These kobolds, right? They seem like they're the big fish in town, and it seems like our paths will eventually cross, given how this is in a tiny space and all. Why don't we come up with a plan to deal with him, maybe even talk with him when we do cross paths?
In my experience with kobolds, they don't really feel like talking very much. They tend to just try to stab you with sticks. So I'm not really sure how much of a plan we're going to be able to have to talk to the kobolds is going to be.
All right. Well, should we just plan on shooting them, or?
Yeah,
shooting
they
them?
plan to stab first and ask questions later, kind of thing.
Okay.
Well, I think it depends on the situation in which, or the context in which we meet them. If they're unawares of our presence, if we get the
I was
drop,
thinking, since we got all these little shiny gems, like maybe we could throw a shiny gem at them, see if they like it, and say we got more. I
With
don't
that,
know.
Akhtar takes her gem. It's not mine.
All right. Well, here's just an idea.
Okay,
It could be a good idea, but let's kind of use that as a fallback for if we do get the surprise on them, but be prepared for them to try to stab you.
Expect the expected.
Yes. Exactly.
I was a little concerned that it seems obvious, let's say, that if the footprints are deeper on the way out, that they perhaps were carrying something on the way out of this room. But
There's nothing in here.
but then how did they exactly? Well, okay, so perhaps there was stuff that was stored in here.
Yeah. Did
They
it
took
look
out-
like a big thing that they drug out, or a bunch of little things, or
Well,
is
it
it
must
like
have
a
They must have
dais?
been holding. They must have been holding it. You know, like maybe it was. I don't know. That maybe there was stuff stored here that they picked up and walked out with.
Akhtar looks around. She wants to look around and see if there's any, like the areas of dust. If it seemed as though there were like, shapes within the dust, that they would have picked up and carried out. So, investigation or perception?
Take your pick.
Investigation. She got a 10.
You don't learn anything at all from it. He did point out the footprints, so you can see the footprints. You know that you can tell that there's nothing been dragged across the floor. And all of the footprints face the same direction as they leave, so it probably didn't take, say, for instance, 2 kobolds to carry something out.
I mean, there's nothing here, guys.
All right, let's check the other room. We had one more option, didn't we?
Yep. I'm gonna go up to the other door. This one here. Yep. Since I didn't hear anything, I'm just gonna go through the door.
Oh,
That's all
man. Just messing with you. Okay, you go through the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is everybody following him?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll kind of move into that other room.
Okay.
I'm standing back a little.
Crudely
gonna-
executed symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye decorate this large and irregular shaped crumbling chamber. A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole that stands empty. A small wooden bench is next to the cage, covered with a green cloth, and several small objects rest on it. Next to that bench is a bedroll. And you can hear the sound of whimpering coming from inside the bedroll. And you can tell something is alive beneath the covers.
I want to go over to the bedroll and investigate, if I may.
Okay. As you
I'm gonna take aim at the bedroll as he's walking over. Since you said we could see it wiggling, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take aim at it in case something tries to jump out at him.
I'm gonna scowl apprehensively at the bedroll.
Okay.
A
As-
grand total of a 5.
Oh, you're rolling for an investigation, or is that an old roll?
No, well, I thought you. Oh, sorry. I wanted to investigate the bedroll.
Well, it's pretty obvious that there's something alive under those covers. You can hear the whimpering.
I pull back the covers.
Finally, I get to talk. As you pull back the covers, you discover a kobold underneath. It is shaking in fear, its eyes wide. It is freaking out that it's been discovered, but it's also got tears running down its cheeks.
Can I grab it and just hold it out at arm's length?
Yes, you can.
Do I need to roll for
it reacts.
What'd you find?
this? And I'm just holding up the kobold. He doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you doing under the covers there, little
No
fella?
hurt, Meeple! No hurt, Meeple! I was just laying here. Please don't hurt Meepo.
Why would we want to hurt you?
Oh, I don't know. Why would you want to hurt me? Who are you? Where did you come from? He's in
we came
tears.
from the land above, where the sun fills the sky. We have descended into this cavern to plumb the depths and find goblins and stop their incursions onto our great sunlit plains.
I look at him and just nod my head and say, yep, that's pretty much it.
At the mention of goblins, his eyes grow wide and hopeful. He says, I am Meepo. I was the keeper of the dragon, but now there is no dragon.
How long
Yes.
ago was that?
We are people too. You are a person.
No, Meepo! Meepo!
Yes. Yes, of course.
Oh, man,
I
you're going
tell-
to keep me cracking up here.
I turn around to Van and say, Meepo, not people.
Oh, right,
That's
right.
his name.
People. Meepo. Yes, of
Meepo.
course. All right, Meeple. What do you say about these goblins? You got where you are? Is there more you little things, fellas around here, Meeples?
It was the wretched goblins, those filthy, scum-sucking, wizen and rancid goblins stole our Calcrix, our dragon. That's
Oh, they
why I'm
did.
hated. And now Meepo has no reason to be. Who will weep for Meepo?
Oh, I assure you, everybody. So there's more of you, Meeples, around here. You said that you're not welcome among the others?
One second. You're asking questions far ahead here. No.
But
Basically, it was his fault that he thinks it is his fault, and he's getting the blame for the fact that goblins took their pet dragon.
was it a big dragon or was it a little dragon?
Calcrix is a dragon worm. A small dragon.
Like a coffee dragon?
No.
dragon.
Bigger,
Dragon.
bigger. Like, oh, you can't see my hand. Like 3 feet tall.
So, a goblin stole your dragon that you keep as a pet, but dragons are smarter than you. So wouldn't you be the
Wait, how do you know that?
pet? Well, because
How many
it's
dragons have
different.
you met?
I mean, I've read stories.
All right. I mean, it just seems kind of rude to call him stupider than a dragon. Like, he's right here.
But
I-
but we don't call you stupid.
Ooh.
That's because you guys are my best and only friends that have saved my life multiple times over all of our adventures. Like, remember the time the fire lizard leapt out of the sorcerer's belt pouch, and you were there for me.
Meepo is
We're
looking
just
back
such
and
great
forth
friends.
as this goes on.
And I just
That's
Holland
true.
just starts to chuckle, remembering this time that this lizard tried to eat him.
I just
Yeah,
turn
you-
around to Meepo and say, if I put you down, will you stay there? Will you not run away?
Yes, Meepo be good. Meepo be good. Meepo not run away.
Meepo,
Mommy?
are there more Meepos around here?
Yes, there are lots of kobolds.
Oh, right, kobolds, of course. So
Will you be able to tell us where they are?
Meepo can take you.
would they want us to? Would they help us fight goblins?
Ah, filthy, rancid goblins stole Calcrits, rancid de princes. Filth-gorging, stink-drinking goblins stole him.
All right. Save it for the battlefield. All right. So we're gonna take care of this goblin problem for you, but take us to your people, and we'll see what we can work out.
Take us
How's that
to your
sound?
leader.
They're not just gonna like attack us on sight, are they?
Eustrel knows. I could take you meet Eustrel.
He knows that I'm strong.
Ah, she's our leader.
What's her
She
name
make
then?
nice.
Eustrel.
Eustrel.
All right. Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
Meepo, before we go, what was this table used for?
The table?
And so Akkar wants to go over and see what's on the table that's kind of in the middle of the room.
Okay. There are on the table are several containers of green dye, a paintbrush made of goblin hair bristles, and 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons, worth 15 gold apiece.
You say Jade. As in,
Jade.
That's a
Yeah.
goodie.
Akkar snakes one of the dragons and pockets it without saying anything. She just wants to boop, put it in
Okay.
her pocket.
Anybody else want to do anything before I continue?
nope.
Um,
Oh, there's one thing I'd like to do. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I just want to put Meepo down and just brush him off and just hope he won't run away. Because if he does, I'll grab him again.
You want a rope or something? We could tie him around the
Couldn't do.
waist.
He's pretty cooperative.
Okay.
Well, maybe like one of those harnesses the fine ladies get for the unruly children. You know, the ones that go around the shoulders and waist. We just tie them up like that.
As long as you
I
look
mean-
after him.
I mean, what if something grabs Meepo and drags him away? I mean, he's tiny. He could just fall down a hole and get stuck or something.
Well, yeah, if you look after him.
Meeple ride on Minotaur's shoulders. Use horns as steering wheel.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
good idea. Come here, Meepo. We'll set you up there and
Okay.
Excellent.
I just grab him and put him on my shoulders.
all right.
Oh,
I
that's
just
great.
look up and say, if I'm going through a door, just remember to duck.
That's perfect.
Meeple lead you to Eustra. She is
Okay.
scary. If you make nice, if you promise to rescue Calcrix, maybe she help you answer
Yep.
your questions.
Yep.
We'll do that. I was interested in this thing here. Is this looks like a
That's the
cage? of
cage.
some
That's
kind?
the cage.
Yeah, that he just provided.
Okay. That had the bedroll in it.
Oh, the bedroll's this little rectangular bit here. Can't ping on what I've got.
Okay, now I'm
This
getting a
bit
bit
here.
confused because I
Yeah,
thought
it's-
Kobold was in the bedroll.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He was hiding under the covers.
So what's that?
That is probably
That's
the
him.
token that Pete just out. Yeah.
He was just
Wait.
in the wrong spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there is a hole in the cage.
Right. So is there anything else in the cage? Is there any? evidence
Upon
of what was in there?
investigation,
Okay. Let's have a look.
Well, it's not very hard to see. It's all sitting out in the open. You see some white scales that you can only assume are from the dragon.
Okay. Cool. I'd like to take a couple of scales, actually. If that's okay.
Hallwin,
Yep.
as you pass around that circular area for the fire,
Uh-huh.
you spot another jade dragon figurine
In the fire?
in the ashes.
Okay. I'll reach down and pick it up.
Okay. Those are worth, what'd I say, 15 each?
15 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll reach down and kind of brush it off and pick it up and then put it in my little pouch.
Okay.
Meepo, where are we going next?
Meeple lead you. Meeple take you to Ustral.
Where? Okay, I'll lead the way. Tell me where I'm going.
Okay. Please be nice, for Meeple's sake.
Okay.
Okay, so he gets on Grenmir's shoulders. Yay! Giddy up! And he
I just look at Van and just say, I just give him a look as if to say this is not gonna annoy me that much. You know, the look, really irritated look. But let's go, Meepo.
Okay, he steers you
Mm-hmm.
in this direction through the doorway to the left.
Yep.
I think you give Van that look so many times, he thinks that's just the way you are.
Yeah, I'm the more stoic, serious one of the bunch, I think.
Are the others coming?
Yeah. Yep. I guess so. So I'm following. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of slowly following.
Cool.
There we go.
Ooh.
Van! Meeple calls out, Van, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Can you move my token up to him? Because I'm having some technicals.
Okay. And then he leads you up through that hallway.
Do, 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 do. There we go.
I'm just sticking with the group.
Yep. All heading up.
Okay, as you step into this long hallway,
Mm-hmm.
let me scroll down here. A double row of relief carved marble columns march the length of this long, large hall. The hall is 20 feet across and it reaches far to the west. The worn carvings along the wall depict intertwining dragons, and they're also carved onto the columns.
Okay. So.
As Meepo steers Grenmir along, you notice that there are 3 kobolds patrolling the hall. They look at you and look at Meepo, sigh deeply, shake their heads, and turn back to their patrol.
So yeah, I'm following Meepo.
The Jar Jar.
Sorry.
So he's the Jar Jar of the kobolds.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
There he is.
Yeah, so-
Ah! You keep landing on top of me.
Sorry. There you go.
Okay,
Over to
as you approach, reach the end of the hall, you see a large throne. Let me just... This is what you see.
Oh wow.
This is Ustral. You notice that The dragon throne. Well, I'll just read it. A short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On the top of the altar sit a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's jaws.
Are we good? Can I ask a question? Sorry,
What's the key for?
that's the question.
Exactly.
Asking the DM or asking Eustro?
As we notice the key, I'm just gonna elbow whoever's next to me and our next event and say, "You know how I was saying I could make anything in an hour?" And he's gonna kind of glance up to the key and kind of give him a side wink. Yep.
Okay. So, I literally just dropped down onto one knee just so I can drop Meepo off and put him on the floor, and I just stayed knelt on one knee. You know, it's an act of reference to royalty kind of thing.
Okay, Eustro steps forward and says, Eustro! Look who I have found to help us get Calkers back. Almost forgot the dragon's name. Uh-oh. Fire alarm.
I was going to say, it is.
Uh-oh.
It's midnight.
And we are
11
about to
o'clock.
end.
I was going to say it's nearly 11. Wouldn't this be a good place to stop?
Yes, it would. We can take off right here as you kneel before Eustro, and Meepo announces your presence.
Cool.
And for our stream, we want to thank you all for joining us. We will be continuing this adventure in a couple of weeks. It will be on the schedule and announced. We just want to thank you all for tuning in. We're glad that you could join us and have a little fun with us. And tell your friends about us. Don't forget to follow us, and we love you.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Yep, thanks.
See you next time.